It requires payment to watch this video.
Dope.
Damn, you gotta pay to
They got
watch
bootlegs
Yu-Gi-Oh.
out there, so-
Exclamation point.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Download that
geek.
bootleg.
I'll drop some knowledge on y'all about that after.
Drop that.
Well, after, just do it now.
Wait,
Fuck this
start
intro.
the
I want to
show.
know
Fuck
about
off.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I gotta find out if I need to get into this.
No, you don't. You got enough shit to.
No, what it is? It's a card game,
Yeah.
like World of Warcraft.
Well, World of Warcraft was mainly like a MMORPG on the computer.
Oh, all right.
But Warcraft did have a card game. And
But what
it
did people get together?
Failed fucking miserably.
Really?
But
What about
cards
the
look
Magic
cool.
Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, it's more like Magic. More like Magic.
But with Pokemon cards.
No, with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's its
Right.
own game.
It's a different
Not
card.
Pokemon
Same
cards.
size and everything.
A little smaller, but yeah.
It's got cartoon characters on this thing?
Something like that.
Well, what is it? If not cartoon characters, what is it?
It's things from the show. Because there's a show that
Characters?
goes with it.
It's the
Yeah,
characters.
it's not like the characters, but like certain like
A cartoon,
monsters
right?
and like creatures and shit. Yeah.
There you go.
Like Dark Crystal?
Huh?
Like Dark Crystal.
They're, I think in like one of the first like 2 sets there was a card called it was like Violet Crystal, but it's a trash card. The game's changed so much. Like from when people played, people like, oh, I remember I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh in middle school. And I'm like, yeah, it's really stupid now. Like,
Is
it's
it like
real-
battle?
Yeah, it's turn based, and it used to be just like, okay, I'm at 8,000 health and you're at 8,000 health, and whoever hits 0 first loses from like
Like you gotta have a
doing
notepad
battle.
and shit.
Yeah. I'm super fucking like serious with it. I have like a calculator case, and I have like a TI-83 calculator in it with like a $50 dice set that I won. I'm just like, yeah.
for this fucking shit.
Dude, if you just buy a new phone, it comes with a calculator on it.
No, bro, this is a serious calculator. You gotta do
No,
like
they
Oh,
say
it's
like
doing
they
it.
have
shit on.
they
Oh,
have
it's
like
giving a
guidelines and
printout and
stuff
shit
for the
as you go?
higher up events. They don't let you use your phone
Oh, really?
when you're up there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you be cheap.
All right, let's get a visual on this. So you got a backpack and it's full of these cards. You just came from playing a game that's based on a cartoon with these characters who aren't quite cartoon characters, but somewhat like Dark Crystal. And you show up there with a Pornhub bag.
It's all about self-expression.
Man, dude, nerds love Pornhub. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
All them
So-
dudes there are probably cool, man. Can I
How
get
old
one?"
is everybody that's there? Is this y'all
So
not
it's-
playing
it's-
against children?
It's catered towards children, but like most of the people that play at
You
I would say
understand?
like base 15, max
15.
like 32. So like anywhere from like 15 to 32. Like I'm 26 and I've been playing it since it came out here, and I was maybe 8 when
Came
I
out
started.
here. Where was it first?
Japan.
Ah.
Japan had been out since 97. I was waiting on fucking dum 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 dum.
I actually don't have that, but now I do.
That's wild. How'd you do tonight? Did you win? Or you bet money?
You win like either packs or you can get like store credit. So like you either like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna get this, or if you don't want to get any of the cards, like or any of the card packs, you can just be like, yeah, just save it, and they'll, however much it would have been, they'll just put you in the system, and you have that much to spend in the store.
What kind
A
of
lot
store
stores
is
do
this?
that. It's my friend. Are we live right now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pandemonium Gaming, 343 West Esplanade Avenue in Kenner, above the
Kennebra.
Domino's.
Kennebra.
Kennebra.
Get it, bro.
That's a couple of my friends actually bought it a few months ago. We grew up playing there, and then the original owners, they owned it forever. Like since I started going there, got rid of it, and something happened with the people who owned it after them, and we were kind of all around. And I didn't even know anything about it. They kept it really under wraps. And then one day they're just like, "Yeah, so we're selling the store." I was like, "Oh, who's buying it?" And I looked at my friend Anthony, and he's like, "Hi." I was like,
wow.
"Oh shit!" So yeah. My three, Brandon, Anthony, and Brent, 3 really good friends of mine, they ended up buying it, opened the game store. So
That's awesome.
What is it actually in the game store now? Like, what's in there?
it's mainly focused towards like tabletop games like Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, like trading card stuff. They do Tekken tournaments and
The video game?
Yeah, Tekken. They have a bunch of TVs like on one wall, and they have Tekken tournaments and Super Smash Brothers Melee tournaments on Sundays. Friday is Super Smash Brothers for the Switch. They have tournaments with like cash payouts and stuff. It's
So you
pretty
go
cool.
there and you pay a couple of bucks like an entry fee?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know all that was going on. You know that goes on, man?
No clue.
No?
Shit gets super competitive too.
I knew because Teresa's husband was go to one of those stores. It
The
was
dude
on, I
that
think-
LARPs?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Same dude LARPing playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh dude, that dude's a fucking child.
I,
No, I'm just kidding.
I need to know
I was
this
like, oh,
stuff.
thanks.
No,
We're gonna-
adults play.
We're gonna
right?
do
I mean,
the intro,
Sorry.
but I need to know because every time you say Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever y'all say,
It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
all right, I'm getting good. I think of that little dinosaur
That's
character.
Yoshi.
Oh,
Yoshi.
That's not even close.
no relation.
Blum.
That's, no, it's not
They're
even
both
close.
from Japan,
Technically.
right?
I
The
guess.
fucking gongs kill me, and I love it.
I guess we'll do the show intro. Not Real Radio 187, kicking it with Kampa.
I'm already eating crumbs off my shirt.
How are the wafers?
Very good.
Hey, you don't want to do an
About
intro?
these
No, I'll do the intro.
It don't matter.
You don't care?
It's
Doesn't
late, a
matter.
little late now for it.
Cooking up dope in a crack pot pot.
Gucci bag, Fendi bag. Oh, yeah.
At Big Rock Candy Mountain. Not Real Radio 187, kicking it with Kampa. Saturday, September 21st, 2019 at 8 p.m. Southport Live
Southport
Music Hall.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall. Not Real Radio presents Zombies Eating Sheep, the 90s cover project, All That She Wants, and tonight's guest, Kampa.
Yeah, you're right.
Most people call you Philip.
I go by many names. Kampa, Philip, hey yo little bitch.
Really?
Really just whatever people say.
Little bitch.
What do your
Basically,
Yoshi
yeah.
brothers call you?
Yoshi brothers.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yoshi brother.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yogi.
So there's like a defining line when I kind of started, I guess you'd say like branding myself with like the whole music thing. If you met me before 2013, I'm Philip. But if you met me after 2013, it's Kampa.
You can't.
Like-
Gotcha. All right. Kamp is not your real name.
That's my last name.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Same spelling.
Polish as fuck.
That's kind of cool. It's a cool name.
It's Kampa, and how they say it. Yeah.
Oh, really? Where's it from?
Family is from. Well, they moved down here when my mom was 1, from Wisconsin, Independence, Wisconsin.
Oh,
Yeah.
that they were like some kind of those people that do that dance when they slap their.
What?
I don't know, man.
Fuck is that?
This
they got
sounds
these-
interesting, and
Yeah,
I need
all
some
right.
literature
I don't
on
know
this.
where they're from. I think it's an island. They're like island people. You remind me of them. If you hit a bunch of the tattoos and shit, you could pull one of these people off. The hairdo
Samoans?
doesn't.
Like-
Samoan?
Yeah, it's yeah, right.
Like The
whatever
Rock
Jason
from
Momoa.
Moana.
White
like-
as fuck, though. Like his skin is like buku white. he's
Jason
got blonde
Momoa
hair.
looks white as fuck.
No, he doesn't. He looks Samoan. He's tan
Really?
as fuck, and he's got
I
dark
think
hair and eyes.
fucking-
Yeah,
Kampa
Jason
can pull that
Samoa.
off.
He's drizzled in chocolate and
You know
covered
The
in
Rock
coconuts.
Samoan.
You know what I'm talking about. They do that. That shit's badass. Whatever that dance is.
You're
fuck.
fucking weird, boy.
It's not weird. It's true. It's fucking badass.
Island sumo wrestlers.
Dude, we first heard about you from a Jared. And usually Jared's got really bad taste and everything. But he was like, man, he played a house party with you?
Yeah, for Raccoon City Massacre. It was one
Yeah,
of their
right.
album releases.
Was that the same night that the pillow party
No,
happened?
I
That's a
don't.
different
I heard it was.
It might have been. I'm trying to think back and remember. Drugs are bad, but they're good. But they're
He
bad.
said the first pillow fight happened there, I think.
All right.
Okay, I might have either left early or
No one paying
Been
attention.
out doing drugs.
yeah,
already.
yeah. I remember they had like a Nintendo Wii set up, so I might have been playing Smash Brothers in the other room.
With
Not gonna
you
lie.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude, Jared was like, bro, this dude Kampa impressed shit on me. So I couldn't wait to hear you. I kind of checked you out on SoundCloud. And then we seen you live at Babylon one night.
Mhm.
And, dude, that was killer. We're like, damn, yeah, he's awesome. So when it came up to kind of fill this show date, we're like, man, what can we do? And I think, I don't want to say don't get their shot, but just kind of like MCs and rappers, it's hard to get in
Yeah.
different kind of genres. I know how, booking us and us trying to figure out who to play with. It's just the people who are doing what we do, we don't know them, and it's in areas we don't really go.
Right.
So it's like, man, it was fun to try to get you on a show to where I think people can check you out, and it fits well, I think.
Always appreciate that, and I'm always about working with damn near anybody. Like as long as it's end of the day, it's all about the music. No matter what your route of expression is, no matter what your sound is, like genres. I don't know. I feel like nowadays with just not even rap, but just like music in general, like genres are kind of just starting to mesh together. Not in a way that they haven't before, but it's just more pronounced, I guess you would say. So it's like they have stuff that's mixing, like when like Nelly and Tim McGraw did like the rap country crossover,
God,
and then
don't
people are
remind me
like,
of that.
"Oh, that's never gonna work again," and then he
didn't
fucking
work
did it
then.
again with, "Oh no, that song was a fucking
I
hit."
fucking hated
You know
that
how many
shit. I
old
wanted to
white people
die.
love Over and Over?
Oh, it's
wild.
terrible. It's one of the worst
What
things
is
ever
it?
made.
Over and over.
My dad listened to
This
like
is this?
no
Oh,
rap,
I hated that fucking song. I'm
and
sorry.
he loved that shit.
I heard this
God.
before.
That's not it, Mayday. It's like over and over again, over and over again.
Dude, so the other day we
Because
walked.
it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again.
Oh.
I never heard that one, but
Oh,
I
it's
did hear one.
terrible.
It's a
It was
banger.
I think a Destiny Child song or something. A country dude singing it.
What?
Country
The dude had it on repeat.
Oh my lord,
I don't know what you're talking about.
that sounds awesome.
I don't know. It was weird though. I'm like, what the hell is this? So now all country station is doing is like covers of R&B and rap songs. It's fucking weird, man.
But like it started with Over and Over, and then he kind of did that again. Yeah, there.
Ugh.
In my head.
That's
And then he
this?
did it again with Florida Georgia Line with Cruz.
trash.
And
That
then now
was
you
so
have
bad.
Lil Nas X, who bought the beat for Old Town Road for $30 on YouTube.
Are you serious?
Yes, $30 on
Holy
YouTube. He
shit.
bought the single lease for that beat, like just one time release, and blew up off of it. And then people were on it for as long. And as soon as he came out, and he was like, yeah, I'm gay. People stopped when they realized the Old Town Road led to Brokeback Mountain, and they were like, "Oh no, we don't fuck with it." But it's just you can't judge
Wait,
everything
what?
off
I
closed
never heard all this. That really?
Yeah.
God,
You
that
didn't
happened.
hear about that?
All them little kids. He just converted a whole gym full of kids I seen.
Oh yeah, that was awesome too. Like not
That's when
the
I knew that
like,
song
but
was
just like
real.
the song. It's just like yeah,
Cause kids, you can't get them to do shit they don't want to. They don't want to do.
yeah.
And when them kids broke out into that song, I was like, man, it's real. Like, cause you always wonder how much things are just the average person will just start to like something just because it's thrown in their face so much. And it seems like Old Town Road is one of those things you could not ignore.
Just you can't go anywhere.
Whether you liked it or not, and no matter what genre of music you listen to, you heard it at least once. They made
If I
sure.
never worked at Subway, I would not know who like Demi Lovato is because of how many songs she had from 2013 to like 2015 that just got constant plays on the radio. And they never let us change the station from B97. And
the
the
hits.
subways that are all the hits,
All the hits.
B90s.
So you never know if you really like it or you just heard it
And
so
I just
many times
I
you're
know
comfortable
all the
with
fucking
it.
words because I hear it 13 times a shift because I used to work like 10-hour shifts. I'm just like, oh my God, why?
But man, when them little kids started singing Old Town Road, I was like, man, this shit's real. Like, you can't fake that. Those kids they love that shit. They also like the Frozen song. I didn't get that.
Oh.
I think these are different kids.
You saw the one that Frozen. You're talking about Let It Go.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
You saw the
man.
one that they switched it around where it was no, it wasn't Let It Go. It was Do You Want to Build a Snowman? And it was like, Do you want to hide a body?
That's funny.
It doesn't have to be in one piece.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm missing all the
I
good
could get
shit.
down
They
with
put
that
that on in Subway?
Huh? No, not a
Oh,
Subway.
I was like, man.
It's totally
You
not
into
where we
some
got the
dark
chicken
shit.
breast from.
No, Mayday. What the fuck, man? Nobody said you had to put it on. We knew which song it
They had
was.
one, they twisted Let It Go around. It was like, fuck it all. It's like when you're fed up at work. And I was just like, this is me. Like, all the time.
About to quit. About to quit.
how many live performances have you done? A lot?
First live performance that I did was, I want to say like March 2014 at the Cypress, when the Cypress was still around.
no shit.
We did a
Oh,
show. It
damn.
was me, two of the people I still do music with, Dillinger and Mike Ritchie. They're on the album. Michael Chatelaine, he hasn't been putting anything out recently. We kind of parted ways as far as the music goes. But
Come on. Why is it gotta be like that, dude?
Bad.
man, y'all are gonna kill me with these sound effects.
Got
'cause
bad,
that's just, I live for the background noise.
What happened?
you know?
Y'all were too competitive?
He just wanted to go with in a different
He didn't like
route.
it. I know that. I know that one.
Shit happens. But yeah, he wanted to go a different route with what he was trying to do with the collective, and he had everything LLC. So we were just like, okay, good luck, have fun.
Yeah.
Nothing past that. But
Alright.
after that, we did House of Blues. Did the main room once and the Parish, I think twice. And ever since then, it's just been random little shows. I don't think 2016, I only played once at what's now Shenanigans when it was still Revival.
Shenanigans, yeah.
We threw our own little show. It was myself, Mike Ritchie, Dillinger, the guy who actually does a lot of my production and recording, Crucial. He's really good. Go check him out. KR3WCIAL.
All right,
like
that's too confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
no
just-
hyphens
That's
or
worse than me.
exclamation
Yeah, there's no
points.
hyphens or exclamation
Yeah, that's
points. What
way
are you
worse than
complaining
me, yeah.
about? But and then after that one, I didn't do a show for a minute, and then going through personal shit, and I was like, no, I want to focus on the music. And this was still before I put my first album out, and I still feel bad now because I put Frozen Soul out like September of 2017. And I'm like, shit, I haven't put anything out in so long. Like, it makes me feel like, what am I doing? But at the same time, I know I'm going through the motions to where I can get to where I want to be to record and just, be able to sit down and actually put everything out like I want to.
Are you
'Cause it
actually
took
even
me-
writing, or
yeah,
it's just
here
like
and there. It comes out in pieces, honestly. Like, all through my phone, I have like voice recordings. Like, I'll think of a line while I'm like in traffic or I'm driving or I'm at work, and I'll either type it down, or if it's something weird, like I say it weird, or it's like a certain way that a word's twisted, I'll do like a voice recording. And I have probably hundreds of just like one-liners in my phone. That's just like, yeah. It's,
at least a jumping point for something. It's like a jumping
yeah,
point
yeah.
for
You
something.
could just like, okay, I don't know where to go. Oh, well, I have this. I'll just throw that in there. Oh, okay, and then I can go here. It's like a puzzle. Every song's a puzzle. You just got to find out where the right piece fits. Like, I think the other day I said I thought of something. It was either, and it comes from so many places because everything gets recycled to a point. Like, I think years ago on Facebook, one of my friends posted some shit that he saw. I think it was like on Twitter or something, and he put it as a Facebook status because people do that. Oh, I saw this on this website. All right, I'll put it on here and get these likes real quick. It was like, I call her up to drop dick off like I'm Richard Pryor's limo driver. But I was just like, oh yeah, Richard Pryor's limo driver. Like, it's just like it's one of those weird little like did it at the end of the line. You can just like did it, and then next line did. Like, it's so much. I don't know.
It's a lot going on. It's
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Totally helps my anxiety.
gives you something to focus on.
Yeah, always.
Is that what you think it is? That spawn most of it? to
Sperm.
where-
Does that spurn most of it?
Yes. I'll let you translate that
just,
however you
I
like.
can see like like one little thing, or I'll hear like one little thing. I'll be like, oh, okay, well that, and then I'll like type it down, or like if I'm actually
It only takes one to get into the A.
yeah, and then
It's in there.
domino effect. Just,
Next thing you know, 9 months of misery and then 18 years of suffering.
yeah. But where was I before that tangent? Oh, 2017. I did a show at the Lotus Lounge on the West Bank, and I met a bunch of people from over there. These two guys, Smurf and Turtle. They're really cool. I think it's Takeoff Music. They're a little collective, and then I met these two guys, Josh and Jordan. They're Fly Boys. They're pretty good, and just all people that I want to work with. Just never really got the chance to, just because I'm so caught up in my own world,
Yeah.
But
Playing
eventually,
card
it's gonna happen. Yeah. Well, because it's to the point to like, well, I want to say it's to the point with everybody, but mainly like myself, Dylan, and Mike Ritchie, to where like if one of us pops off, like we're all gonna pop off. It's just a chain effect. We're gonna yoink each other along, and we're all just doing our own thing, working, trying to get everything done. Between just personal life shit, and I feel like that's what delays a lot of the production of being productive.
Because you got to kind of get in that zone. And if you got other shit you're worrying about and trying to deal with, yeah, it's hard to do.
It's like trying to pee when you're standing around like 20 other people. I'm not pee shy.
All right,
but-
I got you. All right, we'll go with that. Dude, did you grow up around here?
Yeah, I grew up in Gentilly, right off of Fillmore and Elysian Fields, and moved around here and there. Came from a separated home, so mom and dad were split. They were never like together, but yeah, went back and forth for a little while, and then kind of been doing my own thing since I was about like 16, 17.
What?
So-
Early, you were like, all right, did you just move in the middle of the two? Like I'm
Something-
halfway
something
there
like
and
that.
halfway there?
That's actually what we were talking about earlier when I ended up going to Texas. I went and stayed with a family member out there, came back, stayed with my sister for a bit. That didn't work out. Stayed with her husband, so my ex.
Damn, boy, you're like a gypsy.
Yeah, right. I know. But
You got a well-rounded experience of places.
And just going through like everything that I was going through at that time, like trying to find a job so that way I could, help pay the bills wherever I was staying and, everything else. And that's why I like the card game shit, because like it's like its own little stock market. And that game, just buying and selling cards, that game fed me for years.
What you mean?
Like monetary wise, like I couldn't get a job because I was still in high school. I didn't fucking go. Depression's a bitch, but especially when you have to walk to school most days.
I don't know if you're depressed or you just had a fucked up life, man.
I mean, yeah,
like,
well, that'll make you fucking depressed.
Like, look, when you got everything and you got a new phone and you got,
I don't have a new phone.
Right, you got a nice place to live, but you still wake up every day like fucking miserable. You might have something wrong with you, but it sounds like to me you're not depressed. You just had fucked up shit happening.
It's
like,
not the hand that you dealt. It's how you play the cards.
That's what people with fucked up situations like to say to themselves. That and something about some Jesus guy. I don't know. But man, damn, that's fucked up, man.
All right
yeah,
with me.
So between rapping and things like the card game, they kind of gave you something, an outlet.
Yeah, definitely. But with the music, it wasn't always like, I didn't always want to like, oh yeah, I want to make music. Like, I was just like, music has been there when I didn't have anybody but myself, when I didn't have anything but the small amount of physical possessions. Like, I always had my phone, I always paid my phone bill, I always had YouTube, I always went to somebody's house and LimeWire, FrostWire, gave their computer AIDS and then ran like a cleanup program on it just so I could have music on my phone. And I think like 2013 was around when I got a stable place. I was sleeping on a friend of mine's couch. They had a house out by Rummel, and it was a 4-bedroom house. One of their roommates moved out. They're like, hey, do you want his room? I'm like, yeah, but I don't have a job. And they all worked at Subway. And they're like, do you want a job at Subway? Yeah, and then I ended up staying there for about 3.5 years at between a few stores.
Yeah.
And just got us a chance to get everything rolling. It was on
Gave
my
you
own
some
before,
stability that way you could focus on
become
other stuff.
self-sufficient. So
do you remember how did you get your first rap album? Did you download it? Was it a CD?
My first rap album. I mean, I always heard stuff on the radio, but like the first time I actually started like getting into it, 3rd grade, I went to St. Francis Cabrini Elementary, where they built the Holy Cross School out on Paris Avenue. And my band teacher, back when they made like everybody take band and play the recorder, like the whole flute.
Yeah.
He was one of the probably best. Yeah, I could say confidently, he's probably the best teacher I ever had. Him and like one other hard tie, but my mom trusted him more than any other teacher because they had problems with so many of the teachers just being shitheads to the kids.
Really?
And she told him like, yeah, you can hang him by his toes from the door if you need to, if you get him to listen, like full just. Do whatever you have to do. And
I was joking.
Not your
mom. Is it
mom.
wild that sounded like my fucking mom? Jesus Christ. PTSD. But no, so he asked her one time, he was like, hey, me and Philip have been talking, and he really, likes rap and all, and I want to show him some rappers that I listen to. So he gave me, and I still have these CDs to this day. It's like a 50 Cent mix CD, a Nelly mix CD,
Yeah.
a DMX mix CD, and there was one other one, and I can't for the life of me remember who it was.
Damn,
but
bro, your
it was
teacher
just
was
like,
younger than me.
yeah, well, no, he was, I don't know how old he is. It's his name's Sean Lockett. I think he still has his own record company, Lockdown Records, based out of the East. I want to say right after Katrina, he ran for ran for office or something for the East. I just remember seeing the signs whenever we came back.
Sean, SHAWN,
It is
Sean.
AJ.
Boy, your mom's
exactly,
on fire,
exactly
boy.
like that.
Found him on Facebook already.
Dude, Mrs. Mayday.
Awesome guy, awesome guy. And
Down records.
yep.
Dude,
Shout out
that's
to
cool.
Lockdown
So he
Records.
gives you some of that, and that kind of
Yeah,
had
and then we
a
just-
big moment.
Yeah, and just like sitting there and like listening to all that, and then I'm like, okay. And then back when like the radio stations used to do like the remotes everywhere, and be like, oh, come spin the wheel, play a game, and win a fucking prize. Like they give me CDs, and I'm like, okay, cool. So
Now they
every
just go
time we
around
hear,
hugging Coke machines. Thanks, tune in next week.
But I won. I want to say it was the Eminem show, and my mom wouldn't let me have it.
Oh, what?
All because of the song that M wrote about his mom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cleaning out
How'd
my
your mom
closet.
know about it?
Played it on the radio.
Yeah, it was on the
And
radio.
granted, it was the edited one, but
Yeah.
she could still
I
like fill
remember.
in the blanks.
That's disrespectful.
Oh.
Not even
No wonder
disrespect.
why
she,
you moved
she looked
out.
at me and she was like, "That was kind of forced to.
shit.
We're gonna need way more than an hour."
All right. We're just scratching the surface, wetting the beat.
Yeah, right.
All right, so your mom's like, no, you can't
Yeah,
go.
can't have it.
Well,
Can't
what
have
did you
the-
do to win? You just like called or something, or you went and seen
It was like when they would be like, "Oh, hey, we're out here at the
yeah.
T-Mobile store at 4492 Veterans Boulevard."
Yeah, like if you hug a Coke
It wasn't
machine
a
and
rap
give you a drink.
contest, though, or nothing.
I never
You know?
saw the hug a Coke machine.
That's a new
but,
thing.
But yeah, they used to have like
Nobody
little-
did.
and that's how I knew like Stevie G, and they used to have one of the radio guys, Booker.
Yeah.
when
You're
Booker
not
was still on
rapping at this
B97.
moment, are you?
Who, me?
Are you rapping at this time?
No, this was when I was maybe like 7, 8.
All right.
Like I came up on like Travis Tritt, In Sync. Like that was probably my favorite too. Like Travis Tritt and In Sync.
You didn't have a poster, though, right?
No,
Okay,
I never
good,
had
good.
posters. I
Just
never had my
making
own
sure.
room growing up.
I forgot.
it sucked.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
This is so bad. You're like living in a van.
Gosh, y'all laughing? Y'all are fucking douchebags.
I grew up
And next
parked
week
in
on
Walmart
Campa's
parking
childhood
lot.
trauma.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom. Can't go see Eminem, but I'm living out of a van.
I wish I had a van. No, I was never homeless.
So you win
thankfully.
Eminem and you can't go.
It was just a CD. It was just
Oh,
a CD.
all right.
Yeah, but like I won. I went to so many concerts. That's the one thing like that I was very thankful that my mom did do. Like growing up, like saw so many people live, and just grew my love for music as a whole. Like I said, not just one specific genre, but
When
everything.
did you start actually rapping yourself?
2013 was when I started writing, and I look back at some of the things that I wrote, and I just like cringe.
Really
and
bad.
I'm like, it was like not the bad, but like I can hear where I was trying to go with it, and I'm like, you stupid little motherfucker, why didn't you do this and that? And like,
What makes you even decide to do it?
I just wanted to.
Like just like, my turn. I'm gonna try to rap.
Yeah,
And you started
it's-
writing
it's-
first, or were you like,
I've never been the freestyle kind of person. Like, and that's a whole other conversation. But like, just sitting there, like right now, because all it is poetry. So write out how you feel, and whenever everything starts to rhyme and line up, just rhymes and lines up. And after a while, you kind of train your mind to do that. Like, if you tie your shoes the same way every day, tie them the same way every day, and you're not even going to think about it anymore, and you can have a whole conversation, drink a glass of water, and do it instead of focusing on it. So
when you start to write though, is it you working out some shit for yourself, like a therapy session, or was it
really
purposely
depends
like
on
I'm
what
gonna try to
I'm-
write a good rap song?
it really depends on what I'm going through. But like that time, it's hard to say, because I can't remember entirely what was going through my mind. Like I just was like, okay, rap. Okay. I know what I expect from somebody whenever I go to listen to somebody's shit. So, like, I don't know, let me see. And it's so many factors. Because it can start out like, okay, I'm just going to try to go as hard as I can. And then halfway through, I'll be like, oh, well, this reminds me of this, and this really fucked my head up, so I'm going to throw that in there. Like,
And by the end of it, you're writing a song, it could be totally
it
different
could-
from what
there's
you
like
started.
so many different levels to it. You just kind of got to follow it. And they have some people that can go like front to back, like Current. You know who Joyner Lucas is?
I do.
Yeah, Joyner, wonderful fucking storyteller. Like I got hooked on him before I saw the one he did about the skateboarder kid, Ross Capiccioni. Before I even saw that, I was like, this guy's doing shit. And then I saw Ross Capiccioni, and I was like, oh shit, okay. Like from the double perspective, and it reminded me. I think Nas had a song like that where he did a song like he was a gun or something. I've never been the biggest Nas fan, but like I've heard enough to be like, okay, I can respect.
Appreciate what he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, like Nas, Rakim, everybody.
You got a favorite album?
Favorite album, just
In
anybody,
general? Yeah.
anywhere. There's a few, honestly. Like
Not this one.
Travis Tritt, man, come on.
He grew past that.
I
not.
still listen to Travis. Down the Road I Go was a good
Oh
one.
boy, I don't know
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know, no.
that. You only listen to that when you're on your horse going down
Oh,
Old
Listen
Town
to
Road.
Travis Tritt, keep it on the low.
Because my ears can't take it anymore. No, love him. I actually saw him live on my birthday a few years ago because he came down here and he was playing at the Civic. But album-wise, it goes like way past rap. Like, you know, Travis Tritt. Then Channel Orange by Frank Ocean. Wonderful album. Joyner Lucas's technically first album. It's a phone number. It's 508. Just call it the 508 album. It's like 508 something something 2207. I want to say.
Yeah, I just found out about him. I think he was on Kamikaze.
Yeah,
He was.
Yeah, on Lucky You.
And then I was
that shit's
disappointed.
badass.
Mm-hmm.
I went and listened to his stuff, and I'm like, it's good, but I wouldn't like listen to it. But him on Eminem album, I think when you go up on Eminem shit, you bring your game.
You have to bring your
and
game,
you elevate it. And it's like
yeah.
nothing they could do without M in the studio with him is gonna compare.
And like
He's
how
still good,
Joyner,
though.
did like the and anytime he does like the double perspective songs, he always hits the same flow, the same cadence, pretty much the same setup through both sides of it. And that's what really hooked me because I had to like listen to both of them almost at the same time. Like I had one playing on my computer and one playing on my laptop, and just like sitting there like picking out like where certain syllable sounds come in. And like I overanalyze absolutely everything in my life, and that doesn't not include music. So I love it.
But you can appreciate it so much more when you are
right,
diving in. If something
yeah, when
gets you
you're just like,
interested,
oh,
goes,
shit,
when you
yeah.
say to yourself, why? And I want to know why. Man, that's what leads you to do great things sometimes.
But
you know?
on Lucky You, M did that with Joyner because Joyner's verse was first, and then M came in, and how he comes in like, I done said a lot of things in my day. And they both started it out the same way, and then they broke after the first four the same way. And like even down to like the twists are in certain bars, like the same way. But it's two completely different sides of
That's when you
of the
start to be
same
a rap
coin.
master.
I mean,
You
yeah, at that
agree?
point,
like,
they're just
there's
like...
you can rap. Like, some people can rhyme words together. Some people can do it over beats. And then some people can understand. Like, dude, if I watch some of that shit, like, I did mostly a lot of from Kamikaze. And they break it down to, like, bar numbers. It's a math equation. And I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I just thought that they just
Kendrick
went,
Lamar.
this sounds cool. But no, it's down to, like, a math
Kendrick,
equation.
I want to say it was, I think it was the remix to, you know, the song That Part, Schoolboy Q and Kanye?
No.
Me no conversation with the fake, that part. It's literally, I can imagine them in the studio like, all right, so this is what the hook's going to be, but I can't think of what goes right there. Like, no, that part. Like, I don't know what that, and they're just like, just say that part. Like, and they're like, oh, it's going to be a fucking hit. But there was a remix to that, and Kendrick's verse it was something with how he just like set everything up, like the most rhyming words in a 16-bar verse like, ever, or like the most like structured rhyming. 'Cause it was we don't stress a 38 till it free your chest and PP on the PO's desk. I'm Jay-Z in a blowout breast. Like, and he kept that like through the whole thing, and it was wild. And I could sit there and listen to that, and like it's something that I still listen to in my car just while I'm driving, because I'm like I like, you know, shit that just like bop, like, you know, just make it bop. Then I like harder lyrical shit that actually is, you know, there's substance and there's sound.
Yeah. Oh, that's how I am. How many different layers can you hit on? You know what I'm saying? Can you make it? Is it witty? Witty goes a long way with me. Because if I gotta listen,
that's how Lil Dicky popped up. Lil Dicky was like, okay, I'm a funny motherfucker. I want to rap. Fuck this desk job, but I don't want to be like Adam Sandler comedy album music.
And now he is.
Yeah.
No, he almost
dude,
is now. Lil Dicky fell off for me. At first, I'm like,
I don't know
this
if he
is cool.
fell off. Like, I honestly haven't watched the thing he put out a little while ago, like Earth. Or
Oh, it
whatever.
was bad.
But
That was bad.
I
But
was
the one
so
with the little,
disappointed.
did you see the one with the brain running around the room?
Oh, yeah,
that
Brain
was
is the
fucking
shit.
hilarious,
Yeah, that shit's
man.
good.
I got Pillow talking. Like, before
Yeah,
the video
Pillow Talk,
even
yeah.
dropped, I was like, they're gonna do a video for this, and it's gonna be fucking phenomenal. They were selling, and that's a wonderful selling point too, because you CGI some shit like that into your video, and they were selling little brain plushies.
Oh, it was one of the funniest things I've
They were like
seen.
$60.
Yeah, and then the Amazon burns down. Good job, Lil Dicky. Dude, you got a favorite local rapper?
Favorite local rapper?
Local rapper. Somebody you've seen that's local that you go, man, that person fucks me up.
As bad as it sounds, like I said, I'm always so caught up in my own world. I don't really go to many local shows unless like I'm playing them.
Yeah.
As far as local people go, you know, I'm obviously can't say myself, The two people that are in the collective with me, it's we're rebranding it under Contra Media, I do believe. So,
Why are you playing Jamblione? He don't like Jamblione, man.
If he would have liked
would've
Josh, he
fucking
would have
said
said
that.
that.
Yeah.
He didn't say that.
I gotta go for the
wait.
close in first,
Yeah,
and
go
then
work
we're
your
gonna
way
get
out.
to Josh.
So close in. Who are these guys?
Mike Ritchie and Dillinger. Been knowing them since I started. They Michael Chatelaine that we used to do music with. He introduced me to them. He wanted to get me on a song with him because I'd sent him some of my stuff, and he was like, "Yo, you can actually, I can hear it. Like, you can do it. Like, I want to sit there and go back and forth with you for a little bit." So we did, hung out a couple times, and then he sent me something with an open verse on it. He's like, "Hey, I want you to write to this." Okay, cool. So then we went to one of their parties one time when they were having a party, and this was like, I want to say August, September 2013, and he was like, "Hey, come outside." So like we all went outside. It was me and them three outside, and sat there and played the instrumental on his phone, and like we did the whole song. And they were like, "Yeah." And I've even talked to both of them. They were like, "Yeah, we knew that you were sticking around, that we were gonna like keep you close as soon as we heard you that first time, because it wasn't perfect.
Oh, this dude's got the
But we
in.
can we can hear it." So past that, Mike Ritchie and Dillinger. It's on. Mike Ritchie is on "Till I Drop" on Frozen Soul, and Dillinger was on "Living Wasted" with our friend Busy singing the hook for "Living Wasted" and for "Clear My Mind."
It seems like in the beginning, a lot of most rappers come from a crew first. Like it almost seems easier to get a crew over just
Yeah.
because of more people working on it. It's almost like a workout buddy too. If you got somebody to do it with and somebody relying on you, and you set a day of the week or something, man, some days when you don't want to, you're like, well, these other two motherfuckers are coming over anyway. So it kind of forces you into that.
And it just goes down to
zone.
like that thing in the back of your mind that's always like, oh, competition. And I mean, that's how it is for me, at least to some extent.
And then if it goes good and becomes successful, you always break up after. So you don't have to really be stuck with these people. It all ends sometime, and it all ends bad. But it's like, fuck, at least you got there. Those are good problems
Man.
to have.
I don't think any of us three would Beyonce the other two.
No.
Like, if I ever do anything with this, they're gonna be there. Like, nobody's heard from Michelle in so long, and then Kelly Rowland is just doing random like features on people's stuff, or getting Lil Wayne on songs, and
Oh, boy.
Dude, I love
showing
that
up in
song
Freddie
she
versus
did.
Jason.
That motivation song, that was
Oh,
my
yeah.
fucking jam, dude.
Go. People play that at the bar so much. You know how many like middle-aged women I watch grind on
Oh,
guys
I bet
to
it's so
motivation.
gross. I bet it's so gross. That's a cool song, though.
Oh my god.
This is it?
No.
I never heard that either. Man, I'm cut the fuck
Man, it
off.
never has the ones I want to hear.
Dude, what do you think about rap in general right now?
Rap in general, I feel like it's blossoming back into what it should be. But like I said before, like genre isn't everything all the time, because if I make how I feel for what I'm going through, and you make music for, how you feel, what you're going through, how you express yourself, it's always going to be something different. Yours is great in its own, realm, and so is mine.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
it's like, it really just comes down to preference. And I feel like that's such an open-ended thing in itself that you can't just be like, oh, well, this is good, this is bad, because there's so many sub-levels to good, there's so many sub-levels to bad, and then it's also your experience with it. Like, most people are like, oh, fuck country, I don't listen to country. But
They
like,
love the fuck out of Old Town Road.
yeah, exactly.
Dude, I'm going to give you my experience with it. Tell me, this sounds similar to kind of what you're getting at. So Kamikaze comes out, right? And it's new M shit, so I'm going to listen to it. I have to. And I haven't liked his shit in a long time. Probably last 3-4 albums. I listened to it once, never listened to it again.
A Revival was fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
it's been a couple of them I haven't listened to. And so, man, he drops Kamikaze, and I loved it. But a lot of it was ragging the state of rap right now. But he did every style. I think he did them exceptionally well.
I thought
Like,
so,
he
too.
did them better than most of the
Yeah.
people he was making fun of, and then drops his style on top of it, which is light years past it. But I was like, wait, you ragging something that you wouldn't have. Dude, I think Kamikaze is the best Eminem album I've ever heard. Like, I think lyrically, content,
I can say it's
skill-wise.
up there and agree with that at the same time.
Yeah,
Like,
it's great, but it wouldn't exist without all the shit that he's ragging on. And it's like, dude, mumble rap, auto-tune, all that shit that gets used distastefully, but people really liked it. I can't. I think it's sad that when people hate something because other people like it. And it's like they're mad that it's like, wait, a
Oh, you
person
get
can do
enjoyment
that.
out of this. You can't do that
Right,
because
I'm
I don't have
just-
anything to get enjoyment out
Yeah,
of.
I'm just
How
like-
dare you enjoy yourself? Don't have fun. I can't have fun.
So I'm like, man, I do think it does suck when something gets popular. You're like, man, that didn't take very much effort. But we're in a disposable society right now where the new meme is made. Ricky's out there churning out fucking garbage shit. And one of those can catch on, but it only catches on for 5-10 minutes, right? And maybe 3 or 4 days. The things don't become timeless anymore. But to me, good art and a master at a craft has got longer longevity and entertainment than the Old Town Road song. That guy's career is probably, I mean, you never know. He could get out a couple more hits, but it's probably going to be maybe a couple of months to a year, and then you may never hear about him again.
Yeah.
Where somebody else, like a Tech Nine, he's been around forever, like, and steady, but yet he's never, never popped to where popular people.
He just started getting on the radio. I almost shit myself one time because I was leaving work in 2014. And I heard the song that he did with Kendrick Lamar, "Fragile," on the radio, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like this.
Damn, that's
fucking
wild.
radio. It was on. It's either 102.9 or Q93. I want to say
Really?
102.9. I was like, I had to check. I hit it and I made sure my CD wasn't in.
Yeah, the radio's having to do some
Like,
crazy shit
yeah,
now
but,
to
but
compete.
it's just, and then it's more with who you do your music with. Like I feel like if he would have had anybody but Kendrick on that song, wouldn't have got radio play. The same thing that he did with B.O.B. and 2 Chainz. That this the type of shit that made the hood go crazy. Like it was a good song, but if B.O.B. and 2 Chainz weren't on it, if he would have put like 2 people from Strange on it, like if it would have just been him, Chris Calico, and I don't know, Prozac. Like not the biggest Prozac fan, but he's not bad. But like it wouldn't have popped like it did. And he kind of touches on that in one of his songs that he just put out. It's called "Like I Ain't." And he was just like, y'all act like I've never done
Yeah, that
any of
song's
the shit
good.
that I've done. I love it.
Yeah, I love that shit. That's probably one of my favorite new ones. That song's killer. Dude, where do your beats come from?
Everywhere. Used to dig through SoundClick a lot. Find some of them on YouTube. For a few of them, like the stuff that I've been just kind of popping on the social media stuff lately, it's just songs that I've been listening to. Like after Mac Miller passed last year, I didn't get to listen to Swimming like I really wanted to. And I think I listened to that album daily for maybe about a month around October, November.
You wore that shit
and
out.
I like, because I don't just want to hear it. Like I want to feel it. Because if I listen to music, I don't just, okay, this is what I'm hearing. I try to put myself in the person who wrote its shoes. Like, not what are you saying, but what made you say that? It's not always the who. Sometimes it's the what, and sometimes it's not the what, it's the who. It's absolutely everything about another person's life that you have no idea what it's like, judging by, because like I'm sitting here telling you all this shit, you still don't know all about me. I can gauge your sense of humor and your demeanors, but I don't know what you've went through. Like, and even if you tell me absolutely everything, you still won't be able to see it through my eyes. And I feel like music is one of the things that can get you closest to that. And I'm so tired that I lost my train of thought for a second. But
It was that song.
yeah, but just it's so much about understanding, I guess, and that's why I feel like a lot of, back to like the rap game right now, like people just don't want to open up to another perspective, and that's what it comes down to. Just open-minded to closed-minded. You can not like it all you want, but if I don't like something, unless it's physically hurting me or stopping me from living my life, I'm not gonna sit there and bash it.
It sounds like you're true to music, though, and the art of it. It's not like you're like, yeah, I want to make some club bangers, make some women shake their ass. You actually like, no,
I mean,
I'm
nothing's
making
wrong
this.
with making people shake their
I didn't
ass.
say that was. I'm saying you don't seem like that's where you like, yeah. I listen to this song to try to figure out how it made people dance. You're like, no, I listen to this song because I want to get underneath the artist and figure out his motivation and kind of the story behind it.
I feel like a lot of the times, like you have those people who go to like museums or like art galleries and they just sit there and stare at the paintings for like maybe an hour and a half. Like I've had a few of my friends like up north, like work security in like, you know, places like that, and they would sit there and be like, this one dude was in there for like 2 hours just staring at this one fucking painting on the wall. And I'm like, well,
He's tripping his balls off.
I mean, yeah, maybe shit. I don't know, but
that's what he felt. Dude, I went to the damn art museum. All I do is stare at a painting to find out how they painted to make the fabric look so goddamn real. Mm-hmm. Now you go look at them old ass paintings. They're old as a motherfucker. And you look at it though, and you're like, dude, that's where you feel like you could touch it and feel like silk. That's crazy. Fuck me up.
Sir, please don't touch the painting. It feels so good.
Sir, I don't please put your pants back on.
I definitely don't go, what is that weird rich white lady with the pale skin eating grapes for? Like, they painted some weird shit back then. Like painting normal
like the Mona
things.
Lisa. Think about the Mona Lisa. Nowadays, a lot of people would think she's like maybe a 6 with the lights off. Like, what made somebody want to paint her? And it's like, you don't know who she was. You don't know what kind of effect she had on the person who painted her.
I don't know.
I've done some dumb shit for people, but speaking Mona Lisa wise, like, love makes you do dumb shit.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
And the divorce court. Let's go.
Oh, boy. Hold on. We're going down.
But yeah, and I feel like, you know, that's where a lot of people's, I guess for lack of a more fitting phrase, like traumas, you know, come from, that they talk about in their music. Because there's music about happy, there's music about sad, there's music about heartbreak, there's music about drugs, there's music about everything. Right. And it's like, people are like, oh, when gangster rap came out, they're like, oh, we don't want to hear stuff about people killing people and doing drugs and selling drugs. But I'm like, that's the life that people are living. That's what they're talking about.
So I grew up in the beginning of hip hop. All right. I was like OG Wigger, right? I was in the...
Did you have Jabot jeans?
Fucking right.
Oh,
I had Jabots, Felines.
I had a color for every different color strap. I had the matching Reebok Soldiers.
I never did starch my shit.
You never starched them?
Never did.
See, I never owned a pair of Jabots.
Oh, yeah. Had all that.
I had Reebok Soldiers, though, and like 2 different pairs of Air Force Ones.
The first year Jabots came out, I think I had 1 pair, and I wore those every day, or I rotated between those and my Nike wind pants.
Oh, Lord.
And so I rotated those. And then the next year, I got to get another pair of Jabots. I had other jeans, but I wouldn't wear. Once you went to school with Jabots on, you can't, like, put the Levi's on the next day. Then you just, like, faking the funk. So then I got another pair. So by the time I was, like, a senior, I probably had about 3 or 4 pairs, one each year, one new one each year. And there was, heavy rotation. But, dude, in the beginning of it, I listened to Two Live Crew, like the raw and the more fucked up, the better. It was NWA, Ghetto Boys. Dude, Ghetto Boys, a whole.
Oh, yeah.
Ghetto
Mind's
Boys,
playing tricks on me.
Gangsta Nip, like going back to
Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, Gangsta Nip, and they had another group called the Dogs, and they were from Texas too. And dude, listening, going back and listen to it now, I am like, man, that was fucked up. Like, holy shit, we were listening to this. At the time, I didn't really think it was that bad. It was kind of like,
oh, this is new. I haven't heard this before. And like, oh, I like it. And then you're just like, what the
When I listened as an adult, I was like, I understand why the adults were freaking the fuck out at that time. And then another thought I had, I forgot, we were listening to some older stuff. There are exceptions, right? MC Ren, Willie D, a couple of other older. Scarface was really good too. But man, when you start to get to kind of your average rapper back then, rap was fucking trash. Like, I had all the old people ragging the new rappers. I'm like, man, go back and listen to some of this old shit. That shit's weak,
Have you seen Donald Glover's stand-up Weirdo?
No.
He was, I want to say he was talking about something like that. If I'm trying to quote the right special, he said, which a lot of people don't know, that Donald Glover and Childish Gambino are the same fucking person. It's wild. Who would have thought, right?
And that boy's shifty.
It's weird that people are just like, oh, yeah, no, I don't, oh, my God, it's the same person. Like, I'm like, how stupid are you? But at the same time, not everybody's as delved into it as me. Like, I watched Community all the way through. Love Community. It was hard to watch whenever they wrote his character off. Like, when Troy went off to go to sea or whatever.
Oh, he was in that show?
Yeah, it's just like, I love it, yeah. He was always like the awkward jock at, like, that never grew out of the high school phase and he's in community college. Somebody said something, he sneezed one time. And they're like, Troy sneezes like a girl. He's like, how about I pound you like a boy? Wait, that didn't come out right. Women are supposed to dance. That's why God gave them parts that jiggle. Like, just a bunch of, like, just funny off-the-wall, like, sideways shit. But, he said something about, like, old rap. He's like, people are, and what you said, people are complaining about new rap. Have you listened to old rap? Because old rap sucked. Yeah. He's like, half of the guys were wearing the stupidest outfits, and it was just like, so I went to the hat store today, and I bought myself a hat. Yeah. And it's just like,
yeah, it's true.
Why? Hip. Hop, a hippie to the hip, hip hop, a rocket don't stop, you know?
The rocket to the
bang, bang, boogie to beat.
The ones I hated was the ones that was like, and I'm calling, you're going, I don't know. That weird thing that they do, that voice, I hated that.
Yeah. I tell you what, my favorite time, though, was, I guess, getting out of high school was like Black Menace and like New Orleans rap just kind of took off. Like, we didn't even go to Blockbuster to buy music anymore. It was all tapes that you got from different people, because the New Orleans like music and rap scene just blew the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, it's way wild. Like, I don't know.
I think it almost peaked with, like, I don't know, we had Master Peak and Mystical was kind of the peak to it, but man, coming out with like the Hot Boys and Black Menace and different UNLV back then, it was like, dude, it was so fun because everything you were listening to was local rap, like it was real.
And I know people that still have, they have all their stuff on Spotify and YouTube and all that, but they still have physical CDs, and there's still any chance they get where they have a free few hours, or even sometimes they devote like whole days, they'll travel. Like, I see Instagram stories of one guy I know, shout out YP, Young Pro. I want to say it was like out in like Biloxi, like in Mississippi, like at a gas station, like, you know, selling his shirts. I don't know if you've seen the shirts that are rolling around. It's like Killing Our Own Ain't Gangsta. They have them everywhere. Like,
I ain't
those.
been to Popeyes in a while.
I got one of the chicken sandwiches and I was really disappointed.
Oh,
I went
sorry to hear that. Oh, let's
I
not
went
go
while they
there.
were busy, so my chicken was burnt. There was no pickles and there was none of the spicy mayo.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
so
well.
sad. I'm so sad to hear that. I
Only
was
had a
really-
limited amount and they burnt yours. Like, come on, man.
It's okay. I don't blame fast food workers, because I'm still service industry. Only had service industry jobs for the most part, and then the ones that weren't service industry were retail, and that was just as fucking bad.
Yeah, you burned some shit too, huh?
I mean, yeah, maybe
I
so.
burnt your clothes. Dude, you,
Burnt your clothes.
my next thing was to ask if you could freestyle, but I don't think you're free. You said you don't freestyle.
I mean, I can give y'all something.
You can do something
I
you
can-
wrote and we'll never know because we didn't see your notebook.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Dude, I found 2 beats. One of them was because show was 187. And I remember the deep cover beat from a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see if you can flow over that? We got 2. You could pick one.
Okay.
You want to hear it?
Yeah. Give me some of both of them, and I'll see what's
All
up.
right.
Haven't heard this in a minute.
All right, so we got that one.
Uh-huh.
Forgot who was on there. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, maybe? It was from the
Yeah, it's
movie,
from the
Deep
Chronic.
Cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got
And we got Future.
Oh, Lord.
Don't say it.
What? That's the name of the song,
I don't
Allie.
care. Please don't say it.
Can you say it? Because you're a rapper?
No, just sing whatever
All
you
right.
want.
I need it.
808 Mafia.
808 Mafia. You can give me the first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Going
don't
with
know.
that
The
old
trap,
school.
the trap
Going with
beats
that
aren't
old school.
always the best for me.
All right, that's good.
All right, that's good.
I like that, man.
Okay. I'm out my mind, still inside of it, feeling quite adjacent. Back to killing instrumentals as if I was Jason. Existing, staying with some riddles, still I'm steady praying, mind pacing. Spinning on my wheels like I was drag racing. This life will do that to you, gotta keep your head up. Instead of getting fed up, just get your fucking bread up. And I ain't lost shit, I bet that I still wet up any motherfucker who opposes, claiming I ain't next up. Out of the dirty, I say it twice for the insurance that you heard me. We out here working early, and you don't walk it like you talk it, you just working burly. Enunciation, making sure that you can hear me clearly. St. Louis slurring, but I'm coming out the boot with it. My bars quaking the booth, hitting and shaking the true vision. I'm playing for you in it. This is the proof given. I spray out the mouth till a couple tooths missing. So what do you envision? Personally, when I'm in my feelings and lifted be the time where I'm finding that I'm the most consistent. Like I still got something to prove and living with resentment or craving recognition. But fuck that, I'm not gunning for the charts. I'm just running and no stumbling. I cannot fall apart, never fumbling or crumbling or mumbling. It's done and I'm just wanting what I'm struggling with to be tugging at your heartstrings. You say you are when you want things. Like I'm a waste of breath talking about that y'all seen. False schemes, what the makeup is. Get conditioned up at these bitches, tear them apart. You hear the fraud screams. Fuck the rest, I'm the best, you just ain't heard it yet. All you was bumping last year was fucking Miley Percocets. Feeling broker than ever from paying dues or forever. Telling myself keep working as if I ain't earned this check. Insomniac, my nightmares don't fight fair. Recurring back from when I was eating in high chairs. I'm leaps and bounds ahead of clowns, I'm talking light years. But he don't got the buzz, Kampa don't feel right here.
Yes.
Like that? Maybe.
Yeah,
That's
boy.
awesome, man.
As Kampa, you
Wow.
can see him, Southport Hall, September
Hall.
21st, with the 90s cover brand project, All That She Wants, and Zombies Eating Sheep. Dude, that was good, man.
I appreciate that.
That was really good.
Dude, it's like Zaw 45 up in this bitch.
Fanny.
Dude, I got something we got to do real quick for my case study.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got one more thing. We're running out of time, so I'm going to go quick. This is the speed round, the uncomfortable question speed round, all right? The answers are yes, no, or maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Only. Don't embellish. We got to go quick. Quick.
Okay.
Is the Earth round?
Yes.
Does Trump inspire mass shootings?
No.
Did NASA land man on the moon?
Yes.
Does God care about what you do?
Maybe.
Do Jewish people control the media, the entertainment industry, and the financial system?
Maybe.
Does your vote count?
No.
If you have long hair, wear a dress, have tits and a dick, are you a male?
Maybe.
Should pot be legal?
Yes.
Are you in control of your own life?
Yes.
Did you lie on any of these questions?
Maybe.
All right, you
you
did
go.
good. All right, thank you. It's for my case study. It's what pays the bills around here.
Heard that.
I really think that's going to pay off for me in the end.
Dad of mine and Czar.
Yeah, man, this is going to be good. We get a good, real grip on what reality really
I like
is.
how we make
Real
it quick
good
so they
grip
don't
on
have time
not
to
real
think.
reality.
Right,
These
this
slow
shit's
mini
over.
floppy disks full of answers.
If I did it, I would probably wake up like, you could ask me immediately after, and I wouldn't know how I answered.
Right.
Dude, this is called the downward spiral. I'm going to give you two things. You got to give up one of them. All right?
Ooh.
You're going down the spiral. Drugs and alcohol or television?
I have to give up? I can give up drugs and alcohol.
Really? You keep the TV.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? TV's way better on drugs. Without drugs and alcohol, who needs television?
Netflix.
Shoes or hat?
I give up hat. I like my hair.
All right. Soft drinks or fast food?
Soft drinks. Taco Bell is the MVP.
Women or music?
I would give up women. I don't get butt now, so it's
Smart.
like
Smart
whatever.
man. Smart
Used to
man.
not getting laid. It's like fucking music's everything.
Smart man.
I got Fistina and Palmetto. I'm good.
your
Make
cell
it
phone
Macarena.
or your computer?
I mean, it's the same thing. You can do more on the phone, I feel, so computer.
Jeez.
Boy gonna have one of them albums recorded on his fucking
I
phone,
know,
man.
right?
It's weird.
All right, come on.
Oh,
does
wait, I
that?
can't come on. Something else.
SoundCloud
hating.
rappers
All right.
now that
Quit
aren't.
hating.
Cigarettes or your vehicle?
I would definitely quit smoking.
All right.
I love Svetlana.
This is what you want life to be. Anyway, shoes or TV?
I would give up TV.
You like your shoes. All
like
right.
my shoes.
He's a rapper. Fast food or music?
Fast food. Bye.
Bye, bitch.
A cell phone or a vehicle?
I want to see what you're doing now. I give up my phone.
Really? You gotta have transportation, right? Shoes or music?
Give up the shoes.
No shoes, barefooting.
I'd be barefoot with no car
Barefoot.
to answer your next question.
You'd be barefoot with no cars. For
Music's
what?
going to be the last one. said.
Really? Well, you ain't got no phone to listen to it on? What you gonna be doing?
Go to live
It's
shows.
in the head. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I figured it was gonna be music, but it was kind of fun to see it go down the vehicle. The shoes thing, when I wrote it, I'm like, that's stupid. I'm like, no, it's kind of real. Like, if you get down where you're gonna be like barefoot sitting on the corner hitting on a bucket or something.
If you build a good callus on your feet, man, you straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That concrete gets hot as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, but once
Dude.
it's that thick, you don't feel that.
Oh, yeah, I guess
You've
not.
never built that much. I'm talking about a serious
You know, a
callus.
whole
like
lot of shea butter to smooth that out.
Ooh.
Dude, so kind of funny, man. I had a couple of questions we don't need to answer because you kind of did, right? When you walked in, do you collect anything? And you do the Yoshi cards, right?
The Yoshi cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
It stopped being like a collection thing. It's more so like a, you know, like a.
Problem.
Playing the game. No, it's
No,
not playing.
it's honestly profitable. It's like its own little stock market, you know, depending on what's popular. Like
Oh, 'cause the cards
go
are worth
up
money?
and down. Yeah, yeah. You can go on eBay and find, you know, certain cards, and certain ones will be like, you know, $2.
Just because you happen to open it
be
out the
like-
pack?
Yeah. Certain ones you can only win from like certain tournaments and shit.
Oh, really? All
a lot.
right. Are you any good at this game?
Yeah.
Really?
I would like to say, like, without.
You said
tooting
earlier
my
the
own
game
horn.
fed you.
Yeah.
Like, fed you from winning games?
Buying and reselling cards, and it also let me play for free. Because, like I said, when I was telling you about store earlier, it's like you go pay an entry fee, and if you win, you get store credit or like, you know, booster packs. So you can get the packs, open whatever. Oh, you want this card? Okay, they're selling for $13. Give me 10. And they're
What?
okay,
Damn,
so I
for
don't have
one
to wait
coin.
4 or 5 days for it to come in the mail and pay $3 more and just give you 10 right now. It's in front of me. So it's like, fuck it.
like Wolf of
And then,
Wall
like-
Street up in there.
Yeah, and then they have websites that'll buy cards. So say a card's going for $20. They want to make their profit on
Yeah.
it. They buy it off you for $12, so they make $8 on it. So I would sit there with their website, and it was called a buy list. And I would sit there, load it up. Okay, they're paying $12 on it. I'll give you $9 for this. So, or simpler down. If they're buying a card for $2, I'd pay $1 on it. I'd double my money every time. I do that 100 times. I made $100.
Nice.
And then you just mail it off, and then I would do that every week.
Dude, that's pretty fun.
I have one question.
Yes.
Not for you.
Damn.
Do do
believe
they
me.
have like holographic ones and shit like Pokemon had?
Oh yeah, they're shiny.
They got all kind of like badass, like super rare. Do they have the ones like in German? Like, do you get into that shit? Like with the
Oh
crazy
yeah,
rare?
yeah. I am a what is called a rarity whore for the most part.
Oh.
But no, we actually we can get, because we know so many people that play and all. It's like we can get damn near anything really, as far as we want. So it's like, oh yeah, I want this. You can get like the legal languages, because you can't play like Japanese or Chinese or Korean shit. And the like
That's
the damn
racist.
gong came back.
You have to play
did a full
cards that
circle.
are in English.
So it's English printings, because they're on 2 separate print runs. So you can play English, Spanish, Portuguese, German, Italian, and French. So like I have a bunch of stuff that's like I like the French, Italian, and Spanish stuff. It's all essentially the same language.
There you
Dude,
go.
that's why I never expected that's what we'd be talking about tonight. That's
Be
awesome.
like that sometimes. I mean, no, we're gonna talk about my shoes and all this pussy I'm getting.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
bruh.
Real rap
Yeah.
show, getting shot and shooting at motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right with
Dude, when you start writing rap songs about that fucking card game, then I'm like, I'm
Oh,
sold.
I have people.
What?
Okay, so you know how they have like people who do streams and all, like they have people like on Twitch that stream like Fortnite and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
They have people that are on YouTube. One of my good friends, John, who lives in, I want to say Dallas, Fort Worth. Go subscribe to House of Champs on YouTube, by the way. Uploads every day. And he has set like days to where he does like certain videos. He does like a market watch to show like, you know, oh, okay, this card's getting popular again. Let's check the price. Oh, it was at $3 last week. It's at $6 now.
Oh,
So
y'all
you
need a
should
rap
probably
theme,
buy 'em
though.
now. Yeah, but they've had people do like Yu-Gi-Oh raps, and the ones I've heard are trash. I have him and 2 or 3 other people that I know that have established YouTube channels for the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff that are like, hey, if you ever do a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh song or just like a rap, like we'll put it on the channel.
It's the intro.
We'll promote the shit out of it. Yeah, every time.
Oh, you got to get on this. I
Yeah,
really
it
do
sounds
want to
like a
hear it. I
no-brainer.
don't even know anything about the game.
Like I'm a procrastinator at heart.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and
No,
so
you
it's
gotta
bad.
get-
So it's bad when I'm busy all the time trying to get my life where I want it to be, and then when I'm finally there to the tiniest extent, I'm just like, I think I just want to lay in bed and look at memes. This
I know the
I'm gonna do. Like, I want to go back and watch WWE matches from 2007.
The thing
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
procrastinators don't understand is you can still do that shit. You just do it in reverse. The way you like, man, it's so much more enjoyable to goof off when you already did some shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I still
I
haven't
agree, but
mastered
it
that.
threw me off how like New York you just sounded. And I love
gotta
it. It's like a mix, like New York and
Yeah,
Jersey.
because New York people get shit done.
You want to go get a fucking pie?
Yeah, come
You
on,
get a
man.
pie- You ever got a pie with a dog, and then you and the dog fuck the pie, and then you let the pie fuck the dog
Yeah,
after?
do your shit. You hear me? Well, dude, looking forward to seeing you September 21st.
I'm
at
not looking forward to
Southport
seeing. I'm
Hall.
looking forward to
Southport
fucking
Hall.
playing with this
Southport
dude. Like
Hall.
we're
yeah,
gonna be
it's gonna be
sharing the stage.
awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
Dude, also that show, major announcement tonight. We got a special guest host. He survived the 90s. He's big now. He was not that big in the 90s. He's not actually as big now as he was maybe 2 years ago. He's actually shrinking. So he was very small in the
Pretty big
90s,
to me.
got big, now getting less big again, dude. Special guest announcer. You're going to love him. Comedian, funny man. K-Goat will be special guest announcer that night. So, man, that show's going to be fun. Good time all the way around. Dude, it's going to be fun. Looking forward to seeing you. Dude, Kampa, check them out, dude. Where do I have you on SoundCloud? I know that.
SoundCloud and YouTube, Kampa, Kampa 504. You can find me on Facebook. I actually just hit my friend limit on my personal page, so just follow the fan page. You can find it, Kampa 504, or just search Kampa, Kampa. It's a black background, silver diamond with a K in it. I don't have my face on there.
I
but
shared
need
it
put
to
my face on there.
the both the chat rooms and as well as the Facebook page for Not Real Radio for all you listening if you want to go find it.
Y'all also go check out Jab Leone. Yes.
He already had a show.
Sleazy Easy, Crucial, Dillinger, Mike Ritchie. Mike Ritchie has an album on Spotify. It's called Battle of Jericho. Really, really solid album. I enjoy the shit out of all of his music. And I'll see y'all on the 21st.
Hell yeah, Kampa. Dude, thank you, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
He's DJ Mayday with the break.
I'm DJ Mayday, Not Real Radio 187. We got some Timmy Turner from Kampa coming up, Puffaluffagus from ZES, and PPVGuys, Not Real Entertainment Minute. Not Real Minute, Not Real Entertaining. Stick around. Not Real Radio 187.
Dude, 100. You got 100?
100.
Let me get the giggles out. Said all of these youngins is frontin' and trying to hell it something. You know that I got them bars, I be murdering all of their verses, MTV BT. And the data just stand for publicity, never compare to me. You know that I got them bars, I be murdering all of their verses. All of these youngins is frontin' and trying to hell it something. And you know that I got them bars, I be murdering all of their verses, MTV BT. And the data just stand for publicity, never compare to me. And you know that I got them bars, I said all of these new kids is garbage. Got it on lock it, it's happening, nobody stopping it, nobody stopping it. Took me a minute to get it, I straight on, but back now I'm driving it. I'm calling out Indian, all of them people who's better than mumbling. I'm roughing and tumbling, drop through the mud for this and now I'm coming in.
If you wanna bring it, it's an invitation. I've been waiting for a moment to embarrass a rap lane. Stick 'em with a little bit of this, thinking that they winning cause they talking cash game. Hop in the fast lane and slow it down and enunciate. Become the great, I'm laying all these rappers in trash cans. And no, I never been the one to hate. I'm coming straight at your face, real raw with the rap game. Wanna talk about the money and the cars. In the city, you be chilling with your broads. But the people who support your art can't much afford what you put in for, so where's the bars? That is the actual question at hand. Twisting your dope, sipping lean on a Zan. Shoving your back in the back of a van. Good riddance, bitches never see you again. What is the issue? Flipping it and using your flow against you. Yeah, dance coming when you fall off, crumble and gone. Won't nobody miss you. Yeah, disregard and dismiss you. Yeah, Kampa feeling kind of vengeful. Yeah, I don't hear shit from anybody else in the game. It's my duty to diss you. So who was to blame for what all this has became? Birthing these undeserving and untalented artists who happen to fall into fame, sparking the flames, igniting and shedding some light on it, simple and plain. You don't rush shit, lick on my dick. I guess you could say I'm calling all the shots. Bang! Hopping on the track and all you hear is clicks, quick pow, bitch get down. Quick spit, flip this, 7 from yesterday, split wigs, get slipped, blood spilling on the crown. And now I'm the talk of the town. Kampa the illest this around. Crazy how you could go from being nobody one day, the next day your name is in everyone's mouths. Being honest, man, I still don't get it. Real shit, where the hell did we go wrong? So many people in the comments complaining, for every one of them about 5 more by a shit song. Gotta go and route support, pull the plug on these lemon lanes. Doesn't matter if you're pro-life, pro-choice, need to press abort. This generation of motherfuckers is out of their court. Dear Lord, I am not sure if you hear me, but if you do, I have just one last request. Kill up Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi, and Kodak Black, and give us back just a few of the best. Trade them for Biggie and Pac, Big Pun, Nate Dogg, Big L and Proof, Nate Dre, Pimp C, Soulja Slim, Doe B, and Jam Master Jay can say the music, cuz
all of these youngers is frontin', and trying to hell to something. And you know that I got them bars, I be murdering all of their verses, MTV BT. And the day that you stomp for publicity never compare to me. And you know that I got them bars, I be murdering all of their verses. And all of these youngers is frontin', and trying to hell to something. And you know that I got them bars, I be murdering all of their verses, MTV BT. And the day that you stomp for publicity never compare to me. And you know that I got them bars, I said all of these youngers is garbage.
Double XL, get real rappers on your shit.
If you feeling how we feeling, if you feeling how we feeling, if you feeling how we feeling, if you feeling how you feeling, if you feeling how we feeling, if you feeling how we feeling. Got my head out the window, got my head full of fog, heading out of space with my alien dog. Music streaming, daydreaming about that Nova OG. Ain't no motherfucker in this bitch right as high as me. Booyah, Chiba, Paka, Lolo, Drop, Pato, Sensei, Tuta, Common, Afghan, Lover, Lover, go straight. If you feeling how we feeling, you can call us out by name. If you feeling what you're hearing, take a trip inside your brain. Booyah, Chiba, Paka, Lolo, Drop, Pato, Sensei, Tuta, Common, Afghan, Lover, Lover, go straight. If you feeling how we feeling, you can call us out by name. If you feeling what you're hearing, take a trip inside your brain.
Shotgun blast Nirvana, no comma, or prima donna, manana, no fucking drama, cause I'm taking hits like Rihanna, glass ceramic, getting in panic, it's all organic, real big, big as a hammock, life's a fucking clouded panoramic from the start, for the prequel, get medieval on the diesel, never stay through the credits, rolling muggles for the sequel, Booyah, Chiba, Paka, Lolo, Drop, Pato, Sensei, Tutankhamun, Afghan, Puffaluffa, Ghost Train.
See me through the smoke when I'm blazing down the highway. If you think I'm being blunt, then you ain't seeing my way. Girl Scout cookies got me looking, I'm not angry, but I'm hangry. About to tear me up, some brothers, ain't nobody gotta make me walk up in that bitch, and it ain't no surprise. Your boy looking at me with them Afghan eyes. And when you drop that chicken, don't tell me no lies. Give me 3 strips and a shake on my fries. Booyah, Chiba, Paka, Lolo, Drop, Pato, Sensei, Tuta, Common, Afghan, Lover, Lover, go straight. If you feeling how we feeling, you can call us out by name. If you feeling what you're hearing, take a trip inside your brain. Booyah, Chiba, Paka, Lolo, Drop, Pato, Sensei, Tuta, Common, Afghan, Lover, Lover, go straight. If you feeling how we feeling, you can call us out by name. If you feeling what you're hearing, take a trip inside your brain.
Green alkalinity invading my vicinity. I'm sinking in the couch and I'm counting to infinity. Pull out the leaf, the chief of leaf is my belief. Now I'm pulling out the bottom and scooping out the keef. Her bottom line is good to find. Taking shots, Columbine, puffing smoke in the air. 9/11, fucking square. Booyah, Chiba, Paka, Lolo, Drop, Pato, Sensei, Tutankhamun, Afghan, Puffaluffa, Ghost Train.
Booyah, Chiba, Paka, Lolo, Drop, Pato, Sensei, Tuta, Common, Afghan, Puffaluffa, Ghost Train. If you feeling how we feeling, you can call us out by name. If you feeling what you're hearing, take a trip inside your brain. Booyah, Chiba, Paka, Lolo, Drop, Pato, Sensei, Tuta, Common, Afghan, Puffaluffa, Ghost Train. If you feeling how we feeling, you can call us out by name. If you feeling what you're hearing, take a trip inside your brain. trip inside your brain.
Do we have to say that?
Do we get it?
Do I have to introduce something? Or?
No.
We just agreeing with you.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is the Not Real Entertainment Minute. Not real minute, not real entertaining. Yeah, Gary's in there. Dude, I don't have headphones. I didn't know you were recording.
I know we started.
That's it. All right, so let's talk about our Not Real Entertainment Minute. Dude, out of a real big shock, man, Masters of the Universe going to Kevin Smith of Clerks fame and Mallrats and all that stuff. So he is the showrunner and executive producer of Masters of the Universe. I had no idea that was like his jam.
Yeah.
Like
I had no idea that it was anybody's jam, to be quite honest.
I love Masters
well,
of the
dude,
Universe.
it
I
was
did too when I was a kid.
They're all
but
going to be hanging out smoking in front of Castle Grayskull. Like
Yeah.
As somebody with the same name as Prince Adam, I was very much a big fan of Masters of the Universe when I was a child.
when I was a child.
Well,
yeah,
Smith,
well, that's the thing. When I was a child, yes.
Smith basically said that he's you know, people are going to expect him, oh, there's going to be a whole thing with drug references. He says, no, man. He says, I'm a big fan of, he said, I never played with the toys, but I was a big fan of the cartoon. Yeah. And he says, I know the mythology. I know everything. He said, I want to honor that. He said the name of the show is going to be called Revelations, and what happens is the Sword of Power has been lost. And Tila is going to operate as the main character, and she's going to be on a quest with her friends to try to decode these secret things that have happened with the Sword of Power.
Cool.
But Man-at-Arms and He-Man and all those characters, he said the show is about He-Man. But he said, of course, we're doing everything to where we're giving all of these other characters rich history, and it's going to pick up directly from the 80s show where it took off.
Oh, okay.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, it's going to be animated by the same team that did Castlevania for Netflix. He said that when he wrote all of the stories, he said when the animation team told him, if you want to see fight scenes, don't write out what you want to see happen. Just put fighty, and all we'll do is animate all of the action scenes the way we want them to look and all that shit.
And who's getting this again?
This is going to be a Netflix exclusive. Also, his writing team is pretty impressive. He's got Eric Carrasco, who is a main writer on Supergirl. He has Tim Sheridan, which wrote the animated movie for DC, Reign of the Supermen. Daya Mishra, she did Magic the Gathering, which is also going to be an exclusive on Netflix. And Mark Bernardin, who is his podcast partner on Fat Man on Batman, or Fat Man Beyond now. Right. He wrote Alphas, and also he wrote Castle Rock for Hulu. Oh, nice. So that's got a pretty serious pedigree of animated and very good live-action storytellers that are going to be writing this series. So really cool.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, he announced this at PowerCon, which is an all-He-Man convention in California.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
And,
no idea.
Dude, everyone, oh, He-Man. Dude, He-Man was fucking huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
He worked out.
And that's the thing. It was one of these properties. If you want to see a really interesting background or documentary on He-Man, go watch The Toys That Made Us on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it tells you how mediocre of a brand it was, and then like it seemed to like lose its share overnight. Like came and went, but when it was high, it was a fucking huge multi-million-dollar property.
We got Dolph Lundgren doing something other than just being Drago.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a toy company. I don't know if they're still around. They were called the Four Horsemen, and they did they were maybe like resin, but it was like they kind of redesigned all the He-Man figures.
Resin.
I mean, like
I remember that.
In the 2000s, they were gorgeous. So they've been a couple of resurgences of the action figures.
Well, there's going to be a major resurgence of the brand because not only are we getting the television show, they're relaunching a toy line, and also Sony is going to be doing a movie. So they're doing a live-action movie.
Comic-Con,
a live-action movie.
Yeah.
If you go to any Comic-Con, He-Man is represented.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
So that's it for our Not Real Entertainment Minute, which sometimes feels like a not real entertaining hour. But thanks for listening.
Tell me about it.
Oh, wait. But before we stop listening, jump over to iTunes and subscribe to Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar and Not Real Radio.
iTunes
Thanks for listening.
Obsolete.
All right, PPVGuys.
There you go.
He-Man was trash. Like, I had He-Man toys. I had the whole Castle Grayskull and everything.
Yeah, the castle was
toys
the
were
coolest
bad
thing.
as a motherfucker.
With the
that cartoon was trash,
The only thing
and
good
that
about
movie was
He-Man was
trash.
Skeletor.
So the only thing, like, the toys were cool, but they ruined the toys with the horrible cartoon and movie. Ain't nothing saving that. That shit better be good as hell.
I don't know, man.
Oh man,
I was more of a Thundercats kind of guy personally.
I could see Made It being that orange cat.
Oh, I loved some Thundercats.
Thunder
Sheila?
Manu,
Hey,
man.
Sheila on there?
Oh,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Thunder Manu is him.
I have.
You got
that's
him a
He-Man.
big
I
knife
have the
him.
power.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Dude, I like Thundercats. They had one that threw that balls with the string on it. I always thought that was cool.
Yep. Yeah,
Trip
the
a
gray guy.
motherfucker.
Like
oh
a
yeah,
cat.
I love the Thundercat little like track thing they had. I
What?
had all that shit.
Track.
The little
What?
car that they drove in
Oh,
had like
really?
the tracks on it.
Oh,
And shit.
yeah.
Oh, that shit was
You wanna-
badass.
You ever just take the toy and start kind of
Actually, I
tinkering
did.
around
That was
with it?
around the same time I started taking
Digging
them apart
around
and
on
fuck
the
with them.
inside
Yep.
of it.
Dude, none of my G.I. Joes ended up with the same head on it that they come with. Like, they all morphed into different people. But, man, anyway, dude, I think Kago really sets that show off. Like,
Oh,
he
dude.
ties it together.
You think?
Absolutely. He's a fucking awesome. He knows how to talk to a crowd. He's the perfect person to be like an announcer
That
and
boy
like
the
a
glue.
host.
Is
he's
he
a
an
host.
MC? He's a host or
Yeah,
an
he's
MC?
like a host.
Really, MC is a host.
All right, so same thing. All right.
I think so.
Yeah, like a host.
I'm just trying to figure
But
out.
you
his
actually be able to hear him
okay
that night.
All right. Oh,
It's not like the wrestling announcers. To
Oh,
where
God.
you only hear Kago if you watch it on the replay on.
We will have Mayday
YouTube.
there to monitor the sound that night to make sure we can hear
Yeah,
everything.
yell at them and they won't be able to hear me.
He's one of the few people. That's hard to command an
Oh, yeah.
audience when it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
you standing there with a mic. I could never do it. I don't have that gift. And I think, man, that's a rare thing to find. But I think that dude has it. It's going to be interesting to see, though.
Agreed.
Is he going to have it when he doesn't have his little crews behind him?
Ooh, I don't know.
Right?
I don't know. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be
That
a good
shit's
night.
coming up quick too.
Dude,
I
I
just
know.
realized.
Oh my
that.
God, I know. It's going to be like, it's 2 weeks. It's like 2
weeks.
There's still
Camper,
so much to be
the
done.
hype has begun, dude.
Dude.
We're in the crunch time.
Dude, what about that shit he started spitting out? That was so awesome. That flow he did.
Yeah, dude, he's like Ed Hid with words.
Except I'd like for
He's
him
a
to spit on
vocal
me
idiot.
rather than the
When
other
she
one.
said
I don't.
when she said spit it out, I was like, wait, I missed him
I know,
spitting.
I thought
I would
that
have
was
been like,
I'm
yo,
sorry. I
guys,
thought we was
get
talking
out.
about rap. That's what they say. Like I'm spitting. You
Yeah,
know, I'm
dude,
saying something. Yeah. Like I'm just saying that I was like really impressed, and I've seen him live before plenty, but like it was cool to hear him like clear like that on the headphones. Him on a good microphone and really just hear him spitting through it a cappella basically. I mean, there was the music.
There's
but
two other people
I don't know
that
what
come
to
to
say,
mind.
but
There's two other people that come to my mind, and Billsbury and Dustin Cole. You can talk to them, and their voice sounds one way, but then when they switch on, like when they're doing their thing, it's next level. Like, and Kampa kind of does that. He talks. I mean, you know,
got a
it's
good
his
speaking
voice,
voice.
but when
Right.
he starts to rap, man, it's
Yeah,
like, it's that to that next level. You're like, whoa, they doing it.
he has perfect swagger with like his pronunciation and shit. Or
Yeah,
is that the best way to say it? But
remind me of Low Problem.
it's a good rap. I don't think so. It's a good rap voice.
Yeah, you like Kampa more or less now? That you're talking?
More.
Yeah.
I'm a little iffy on the card game thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
a
He's
little
not
bit.
allowed to enjoy doing something that's good, clean fun, man.
Yeah,
I don't know, it
Play,
sounds
you
like
play
more-
Apex fucking Legend.
All right.
So that in that card game about even
Yeah,
to me.
Apex is
Really?
like children's
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Just about go fuck off.
All right, just saying. Yeah, he's doing the same thing. He's trying to
Puts
power
the
up
dish
his
out,
cards.
but can't take it back.
Hey, I'm working on my eye-hand coordination.
Yeah, well, that boy is making bank with them cards. You see
He's
that?
making a
Slanging-
dollar.
He's slanging
He's making a
fucking
dollar. He
Put
said he's
$13, motherfucker. That's rare.
Yeah, after
Fucking
100
French
cards.
French
I don't have-
yoki cards.
I don't have that kind
motherfucker.
of talk. I don't have that
Yu-Gi-Oh,
kind
man.
of
Are you
talk.
that goofy?
You realize this man taking a Japanese game made in a French language, selling it to an American kid? That dude's worldly than a motherfucker, man.
Is this a
Word
pyramid
mother.
scheme?
I think so. Definitely. Oh, man. Dude, we watched something on Netflix that I thought was pretty cool. I think Netflix is kind of a dull point right now.
Oh yeah, it's garbage right now.
Money Heist. It's a pretty badass fucking show. It was a Spanish television crime drama. It was like, made by some Spanish television channel.
All right.
And I think it got canceled, and then Netflix picked it up to continue making it. So now they put out all the seasons. I think it's 3 seasons deep right now, which is kind of discouraging. I usually don't like jumping on something
Right.
when
that
it's
far
that
in.
much.
I'm
yeah.
stoked because we'll have a lot to see.
But man, it's really cool. It's kind of, I don't know, man. All right. It started really fucking cool. Now it's just kind of okay. They can save it, but some things started happening. At first, I'm like, this is a very intelligent show. It's not your typical just like shooter or crime
it's about
drama.
the psychology of it and everything.
All right.
now as it's going though, so much really dumb shit has happened that I'm kind of like, man, you took an intelligent basis and then just some really dumb shit.
It is, but at the same time, it's showing how the human condition, how people not been able to control themselves and not been able to fucking act without feeling when you need to is what caused the whole thing that could have been a perfect genius plan, but human nature got in the way of it. And they're showing you stupid shit because they're saying this is what fucking happens when humans can't stick to the plan because they can't be a master of their own biology, basically.
I think you just cracked the whole show. I think we just figured out the whole show.
Is that good or bad? Did I just ruin it or make it better?
I don't know. Maybe made it better. So the professor, that's the main guy who sets this heist up.
Yeah.
He is definitely taking advantage of people's emotions. Like he's using that as a tactic of kind of control because he's not even on site. He's running this whole heist from a little hideaway that he's got. And dude, he starts to get in with the investigator. I'm only 3 episodes into this, so it's not like I'm spoiling. This is just a little taste of it, right?
Right.
The dude sets up the heist. He recruits a team. They go into the Spanish Mint, and they think it's a robbery. But it's a fake robbery. They're actually trying to get stuck in the mint, and they start printing untraceable bills. So they say the longer we're actually stuck in here, the more money we can steal. So they're purposely keeping themselves trapped in the Spanish mint, while the mastermind has got all the communications running to him, and he had cameras in there, but the chick flips a wig and shoots at least 3 of them.
Come on, man, you're ruining it. If people want to
3
watch the show, you're
episodes
saying
in,
every
there's 3
fucking thing
seasons
that
of this.
happened.
I'm giving the people a taste, Allie.
She
Just
can
a
get
taste.
a taste. Do you love the
Just
taste?
wet the beak.
All right.
Kind of cool show, though, man.
I actually thought it was pretty cool. I thought the actors were great. I looked them up, and like they're like, Spanish stars or whatever. And it's like, man, they're really cute. Like, they did good. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, but it throws me off. When I'm watching the actor, I'm like, I like this actor. But do I like the actor, or do I like the person doing the voiceover? Or do I like the person doing the motions?
I think
it's a weird experience.
I think that they do
It
really
is,
good
Harry.
job of actual, like, expression, though. Like, these actors are great actors. You can tell because the way that they're acting, like their face, the voiceovers matching what they're doing,
Is it American voiceovers?
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's the only thing. Like, they don't have enough good accents in this. I think they should at least say it with an accent. These people would have accents if they were speaking English.
Hey, you remember we went through, and I don't remember what we found, but it was how close different dialects were to each other, to English.
Yeah.
Because some of the voiceover shows, the mouths like almost match a lot.
Well, the
and I'm like,
problem is-
what the fuck? I kind of forget. This is one of those shows where I could forget that it's
Kinda
a
like
voiceover.
Dark, in a way.
Although Spanish
No.
and English are totally completely different in language structure, but yeah, you're right. It's pretty close. I think, but if you notice when you watch the German one, it's almost exact because
Yeah.
English is a Germanic language, so it's very, very similar. But when you watch Portuguese or something like that with English subtitle, you can tell to me.
And the voice acting, you know what? I'll give you the key to good voice acting on a show. A German show or a Spanish show like this, you need to get German or Spanish people who also speak English. You
Yes.
can't just get English people come and read the shit.
Exactly right. That's
you
what
know
I'm
how
saying.
dark, man. Sometimes I'm like, man, was that in English? And it
Yeah,
was
you
just
can-
English, but with such a German
right.
accent that it was like, holy shit, it's hard to understand them.
That
this,
one we
this
watched-
shows like that. Their accents authentic enough. They're Spanish people whose probably primary language is Spanish, doing voiceovers in American.
Some
or
of them
English.
sound too American to me, is what I was trying to say, but whatever. It depends. But some of them are like, no, do not shoot us. I'm like, oh, come on. But most of the time, it's good.
What you want them to say? Hey, vato, fucking chill out with the gunfire.
No, it just sounds like a typical white, person. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't think that's Spanish. Dude, funny, but that shit's crazy. Because, man, I remember when I was younger and I worked at a sign company. I did the signs for this rich Italian guy. I thought all Italian people talk like the TV mafia people. Yeah, no, this dude, I was like, man, this dude must be French or something. Like, he speaks very different, And no, he's like
speak
Italian. Yeah, real Italians don't walk around like, hey.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I learned something that day.
Expecting Tony Soprano in there.
Yeah, I'm like, he doesn't sound Italian. Like, oh.
I think what you're thinking is you're expecting to hear Jersey. What?
Yeah, very confusing, man. I don't like all that shit. Just it's all there to divide us, Mayday. God went and separated the languages and the races so that we could fight against each other and he could increase book sales. Then we went and seen It Chapter 2. I had fond memories of Chapter 1. I didn't remember everything exactly, so I did go freshen up on a YouTube recap.
All right.
The TV movie when I was a child, I barely remember it all. I may have watched it once when it came on television. That's fucking creepy shit. What is that?
This is it.
Soundtrack from Chapter 2?
This is part of it. We got more to come, buddy.
Really?
This is
All
the
right.
warm-up.
It's kind of creepy.
Oh, it's very. That's
The
why I put
music
it in
went from very weak to incredibly good.
Oh, yeah.
Like the music itself was kind of boring.
Right.
But the holy shit, when they kicked in some of the sound effects, Dolby is amazing for one. This movie definitely did use Dolby to, I don't want to say its limit. Blade Runner was definitely by far the best use of a Dolby theater that I
can
think I've ever
imagine.
seen.
I can imagine.
But this was pretty good.
It got the seats shaking. That's a tongue twister. It did. Like, to me, that's how crazy it gets. Like the more it shakes, the more it's like whoa. And they had some good.
Oh,
shaking
Blade Runner! I thought my shit was broke. Blade Runner started, and I was like, if this going to do this the whole time, I'm not watching this movie. My seat's broke. I kind of looked at it. I had to check other people's, make sure.
It was going bananas.
Yeah. Is your seat doing that? Allie's like, yeah. Like, I'm like, all right.
Jeez.
But anyway, this one was pretty good. One of the weird things that happened, though, above the ledge above us, there was a large thing of popcorn and a drink. So I started looking at the ledge in front of us to figure out how much of the popcorn and drink was actually on the ledge. And then every time I sensed someone was walking like to their seat behind us, I was worried that they were going to knock it and it was going to go on us. And I have warned Mayday that if it does get on us, I'm going up over the top, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going up and over. I'm not like going to get up, dust myself off, walk around to have a confrontation. I was going to go up and over, and like whatever was left was going to go all on them people. And me too.
Ooh.
And depending on then what I seen when I leaped, then I was going to determine what I was going to do.
What's going to happen, right?
Yeah, if it's like an old lady and like a child, I'm probably going to fuck them up. If it's like some big motherfuckers back there, look tough, ain't nothing happening.
Yeah, right?
If I jump up in this old little punish cane, I ain't doing shit. I'm going to go sit the fuck back down because I ain't trying to get shot in no goddamn movie theater. No. I'm going to fucking go see the people and tell them that Ken Klebold's sitting right up there. You need to go get his ass. But anyway, it didn't fall on us, luckily.
Thank God. Because, dude, at one point I looked and there was like a tub of it right above me. And I was like, man, fuck.
Any memorable trailers?
Trailers. Oh God, what the hell was up with Martin Lawrence? He looked like he was doing. He looked like he was doing a Mama's House again, a Big Mama's House.
Oh,
you got the jammy
That
jam.
boy fucking
Oh,
round.
God,
He's so
dude,
round. His head's round. His body
I know.
round.
I was like,
just a round little motherfucker.
Right?
Considering that though, he doesn't look old. It's kind of weird. He looks
Fat
the same.
don't
He's
crack,
just
baby.
Can't get wrinkles when you're expanding at that rate. Oh.
Like a pickle, huh?
He wasn't that funny though, neither.
No, it was weak.
Yeah. The couple of one-liners were funny. I thought it was funny seeing them. That trailer, though, looked like it should have been a goof on Saturday Night Live. Like they made a fake movie trailer, like Bad Boys 2.
Oh, yeah.
The problem
make
is that the problem is that Will Smith kind of ruined himself
Oh, he's
for
a
me.
fucking ass.
When I used to like Will Smith, I would have been like, "Oh, cool, this would be cool," but I'm like, "Nah, man. You washed up."
Yeah, he's phony. Like he's not believable in anything anymore. He's just
Right.
phony to me.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
Fake ass gangster.
I don't know. Unfortunately, I think Martin Lawrence should be maybe doing Martin on television again, not fucking making Bad Boys.
Oh, man, Bad
Like, when he made Bad Boys, that was his peak, right?
Oh, yeah.
That
And then
was,
Tay Leone in
and then
it.
just
Oh,
started
yeah.
going down. Once
Oh,
he,
yeah.
you know?
Especially Bad Boys, too. Like, maybe squeak by, but no.
Yeah.
That was it. Be happy with what you got.
What other trailers, Allie? Any that you remember?
All kind of women beating the fuck out of people and killing
I don't
people.
like that.
A lot of that. Hustlers.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you like? Well, you like that? We're gonna talk about that coming up, though. We're gonna save that for coming to the movies.
Coming to the movies.
I'm trying to think of what else. That's about it, really. That I
I think
remember.
there might have been only one thing that looked cool, and I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah, it
Literally
wasn't.
every preview was terrible. Oh, there's one where they were saying fuck a lot.
What was the weird one with vampires or something?
And I don't know what you're talking about on that.
They could see or something. Man, I don't know.
God,
They had
that shit was
some
bad.
weird
None
ass
of us
trailer.
could remember any of
No,
them.
because they weren't good.
Yeah.
They had one that looked weird as hell.
They all seemed like, too, they dragged ass, and they took forever.
It
Like,
did.
that whole
the
experience.
There was
trailers?
30
Just the
minutes
whole
of
experience.
There
Yeah,
was
that
30
was-
minutes of previews,
Yeah, I'm
not
writing.
15.
I'm gonna fucking make an angry post and tag them in it.
Dude,
'Cause, like,
seriously,
that's fucked up.
It started at 11.
Yeah.
The movie started at 11 o'clock.
Dude, we paying decent money to go to this fucking theater. Like, right?
Yeah, it's not cheap. It's
Like
Dolby.
an experience.
Right.
Put the fucking time that the shit starts on there.
Oh, they
Like,
want
why?
you there. They want you at 10:30.
I don't give a fuck what they want.
I get it.
Don't lie
But
to
it
me.
used to be that preview. Used to be.
You pay
It used
money.
to be that previews were only 15 minutes. It was never more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I like the trailers because the trailers was kind of like, hey, we're gonna. I always
We're
say
warming you
it's
up.
a smart
15
thing.
minutes, though,
I
not
hate
30.
the trailers before the lights go out. Just give it to me as good
Right.
as it's gonna be, and I'll
Right.
determine if I want to go see a movie. It's a sampler. I like
Yeah.
that, but yeah, 30 fucking minutes of this.
Oh, dude, they're making some kind of terrible movie that's like The Shining, but not. I don't know why they were even trying to do that. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Leave that
Yeah, that
alone.
looks terrible.
If you like this Stephen
God.
King movie, come see this Stephen King movie.
It's like, what happened to Stephen King though? Like, don't keep doing this stuff. Like, that was a
Hey,
great
I don't mean
movie.
to like spoil the movie, but fucking dude, how weird and bad did he look in that motherfucking movie? That
Oh.
motherfucker,
Well, he's
Stephen
old as
King.
Oh, he was
shit.
the scariest part of the movie. By far.
He's old. I mean, he's got to be really old.
God, no,
bad.
no. He didn't age. He like something bad. Like he
What
looked
are you
like he looks like he's like a fire victim. You ever seen those people that get like burned and they're gonna have
Like
like
Freddy
He's
Krueger?
71
Yeah.
years old.
That's it? Oh, he should have been
That's
like a buck
old.
05 or something.
Dude, he was a fucked up looking dude when he was 20.
Yeah, but not that bad. Like now he looks like
Really?
dude.
He's
Oh,
scared-
he's
that-
freak show boy.
Really,
He's freak
he
show.
really
level.
got you.
Oh yeah.
What got you that? That or the two men kissing within the first 2
Oh,
minutes?
I don't know.
What would
I
you
didn't
rather
like-
watch? Stephen King?
Ooh.
What if it was-
I think Stephen King.
Really?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think so.
Didn't like that.
That was a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Rough?
the hatred.
Why is it rough?
No, the whole thing about that, like I don't want to give anything away, but the opening scene.
Yeah.
That was a little rough to watch all the way around.
Yeah. They had this movie does have some old fashioned gay bashing and domestic abuse. They went.
I didn't mind
big
the
on that.
domestic abuse so much. It was more
Oh
like,
Jesus,
wow.
dude!
Of course you didn't.
Holy shit! All right, it's all right to beat a bitch, but don't go kissing a man. Gotcha, man.
For information, call 1-800.
You what they like to refer to as old school.
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned.
Mayday.
Dude, the movie was 27 years after the initial events, and it feels like this movie was 27 years long. It was a long motherfucker.
Jesus.
And then they wasted, like, if I start really thinking about it, the entire movie, like, that took so long, at least an hour of the movie
Yeah.
to develop plot points,
Right.
got thrown out in 5 minutes. It was like, okay, well, we just...
Right. We
I
filmed
guess
it,
they
we're
needed a
using it.
reason for each person to go on their individual journey, but I don't know, man. If this book, I don't really think Stephen King's that good of a writer.
What?
I don't. I'm sorry. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't.
I just don't think Stephen King's that good of a writer.
Some of the
Or-
best movies have come from his books.
What?
Some of the best movies, like horror films, like really fucking serious movies that like everybody remembers, like seriously popular things, came from shit he wrote.
Well, maybe the directors fuck him up. The Shining, that's a great movie. I love that movie.
Well, Pet Sematary, wasn't that Stephen King?
Yeah, but that was weak.
That movie was fucked up. Not the new one.
Okay, the first movie was fucked up, but when you actually think of the plot of Pet Sematary, a dude goes and buries a fucking animal in an Indian graveyard.
Okay, and then they do it to a fucking person, and it's fucking crazy.
Correct, but the actual plot and the
That
concept
whole thing is
that
fucking crazy. Nobody else did that.
Oh, I guarantee you, Stephen King was not the first person to go, we're going to put a dead
Did
body
you see
in a
Secret
cave
Window
and then
with
a
Johnny
man's
Depp?
going to come visit it and bring it back to
Stephen
life.
King. That was fucking awesome.
The what?
That wasn't
Secret
that.
Window,
Was,
Johnny Depp. That was confusing. They
Secret
fucking
Window.
got me at the end. I was
the
like,
one,
what?
hey, the one
They
where the
got me.
mom's really big and they got the retarded lead. And
Gilbert
Leonardo.
Grape.
No, I've never seen that before. That's not Stephen King, you idiot.
That's not? Oh, I was about to say, dude, that movie's genius.
Obviously, the first It movie was done by his, and that was fucking awesome. Like, I haven't seen very much that he did that I didn't like. So I was just kind of weird that. But I also haven't read his books. But I heard the books are fucked up. Like, they're really crazy. Like, the movies aren't even close to portraying what he really writes. Does that make sense?
Maybe that's the problem. He's a great writer, but when they simplify his concepts to a vast audience, they seem very simplistic and dumb to me. Sometimes
so.
they can make great movies, but I think, didn't Stanley Kubrick did The Shining?
Yes.
That dude could have
Oh,
fucking
he-
made Dr. Seuss good.
We
Dr.
made the
Seuss
fucking
kinda good.
moon video.
Right. I mean, dude,
Fooled
anybody
fucking whole
can
world.
fool the world into thinking man landed on the moon.
Dude,
Like,
that dude,
he
he's
even
on another level.
Yeah, he made NASA seem believable. So, I mean, I don't think
And
that's
years later, we see the mistakes they made. But he did do a pretty convincing job at the time.
Yeah, I stand by my statement. Stephen King is shit, but sometimes good directors take his shit and make it pretty
I don't
good
think he's
movie.
shit, but that's fine. Dude, he did the one with the fucked up cat people. That movie was fucked up.
What?
Daywalkers, Sleepwalkers.
Yeah,
oh,
you watch
man.
anything.
No, I didn't. I watched horror movies.
The last
Horror movie.
That was one where the people turned into fucking
Get your
cats.
pillow
It was
sheets.
fucked
It's
up,
time
dude.
for
It was
horror
creepy as
movie.
shit.
Hey, all I know is the last Stephen King movie I watched was Thinner, and that was a piece of shit.
I don't know what that is.
That's the one where
Thinner.
he eats something and he like starts. I don't know. It was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was garbage.
Dude, he did Shawshank Redemption. Amazing.
I thought
Did
they
he?
had some cool looking scenes.
Yeah.
Stephen King.
Stephen King, dude. I'm looking
Stephen King did Shawshank Redemption.
It's a Stephen King
never seen
novella.
that movie.
Yes, that's his book.
Wait, first off, Stephen King did Shawshank Redemption, and second off, you've never seen Shawshank Redemption?
It's
That's
fucking
very
incredible,
yeah, it's a
man.
I
good
don't
movie.
like the name.
He did fucking
it's-
Cujo. He did
All right,
Christine. He
Cujo.
did Carrie.
Christine's awesome.
Yeah, Carrie
Okay,
was fucking
these are
awesome.
good movies, but the
He did
concepts.
Firestarter. He did fucking Red Rum. Oh, that's
Red Rum,
He
Red
did
Rum.
fucking. Oh god, he's done. I mean, there's a billion movies that are done.
Cujo.
Salem's Lot.
A dog goes
Cujo
crazy,
is
starts
fucked
biting people.
up, dude. He did Tales from the,
car
Dark
move,
Side.
a car gets possessed and starts running over people. Like these are not like genius concepts the guy came up with.
Yeah, but nobody else came up with it.
Oh, man.
Children of the motherfucking
Hey, didn't
Corn.
you do what was it? Misery. I did like
Misery,
Misery.
yup.
That was a good one with Kathy Bates.
I
did
thought
like
Children of the Corn was good,
that. I
but
didn't like Children of the Corn.
the other movie's better. Village of the Damned, way better.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know, because you're too busy watching Stephen King garbage.
You're fucking
Dude
dumb.
can't write, right? Dude don't know what he's doing. He ain't
Oh, I'd
He
love to
can't
see
see
you
out of those
fucking
eyes.
do
Have
it,
you
though.
seen how bad
Has
he
any
looks?
of your shit been turned into a movie? I don't think so.
Fuck, it been 5 radio plays.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, radio
yeah,
plays,
baby.
exactly.
Self-produced, baby. Maybe they done hook that shit up. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week. You can hear The Claws in its entirety on YouTube. Check that gem out. Totally original. Only stole a whole concept from 1984. Dude, I did think they had some really cool looking scenes. Some of the scenes are so well done. The clown looked fucking cool. Like most horror movies. You got to bring your own pillow. But this movie, they provided a pillow for you if you were the first 10 people to go and see this. Because it's fucking 27 years long. No, most horror movies, they make shit dark, so it's scary for what you don't see.
Right.
This movie actually did a good job of making it creepy and scary,
did.
but you did see everything, maybe sometimes to its own detriment.
Right.
Yes.
I think it got a little ridiculous.
Yes.
Goddamn though, when they had those little jump moments, though, it
Dude, my hair stood up.
Yeah,
on my
the
arms
jumps
a couple.
great. Jump scares were great, but that's like the original movie wasn't really about jump scares. More of like a psychological fucking horror. On top of, like I said, it was practical effects. The CGI in this was over the top and it looked fake.
It would have been way scarier, darker, and with practical effects. Yes, I totally agree with you.
It could have been
definitely
still
would have
been bright the way it is, but I think that they relied way too much on it, CGI, and I just think whoever their artists were did a pretty shit job because it looked fake to me. It looked like a little computer-generated thing hopping around on the screen rather than something part of the movie.
They have a couple of scenes that I think are really good. Unfortunately, dude, if the movie wasn't 3 fucking hours long,
yeah, it was a
I
little long.
wouldn't even be so hard on it because it really did have a lot of good scenes.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty awesome.
It just seemed like they have a lot of filler shit that I didn't need. Like, man, just do your cool scene movie, condense it down for a thrill ride, and then be over.
I wanted to see
Maybe
more.
they didn't want it to be
You're
that.
dragging. If you're dragging out a movie or show, I'll use Dark for example. If you're dragging something out like that, it better have meaning behind it. Like there's
It did have meaning behind it.
No, it did not.
Those kids learned a fucking lot about themselves and each other in the world throughout that whole journey from them being kids and through this. And they learned how to face their fears and they actually made a difference in their community and saved a bunch of fucking people's lives. And then they walked away with it like with a whole different outlook on everything and had better lives because of it.
That's beautiful shit.
Well, it's fucking true. How do you always miss like what shit's about? I'm sorry, I love you, but goddamn.
I wish I really wanted to spoil this for everybody else because I would sit there and explain to you exactly why.
Everybody has seen the fucking old one. It's basically the same story. This is not like a new thing. This is a remake. So what could you spoil? Tell us. Okay, there we
Coming
go.
to the movies, Hustlers, 2019. It's rated R. It's a comedy. It's a crime drama, and a thriller. We watched the trailer, and I didn't think it looked really good. I was like, this kind of doesn't look good.
That looks like a girls' night out movie kind of thing. You know what I mean? Where they're all like, we're gonna go have drinks and go to Applebee's and then go see the movie.
Applebee's? Nobody goes there.
Mad at
I don't know anybody that would go to Applebee's.
Dude says it's inspired by a viral New York Magazine article. Hustlers follows a crew of savvy former strip club employees who band together with Josh Berger to turn the tables on their Wall Street clients. If I'm not mistaken, I think they start killing motherfuckers and robbing them.
Yeah.
Like
Blind.
doing some
Yeah.
badass shit.
Yeah.
I thought this had the potential to be one of the movies that you're like, goddamn, kind of fuck you up.
Right.
Like made real.
Right.
Like this some real ass
Yeah,
shit, right? I mean, you got Jennifer Lopez in it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she made real movies, right?
Right.
She's considered a real
Made in
actress.
Manhattan.
Is that good?
Oh, that's great. All-time
I'll
favorite.
put that right after Shawshank Redemption.
All right.
I'm glad
But,
I don't know what that is.
But anyway, I thought that this had potential to be one of them movies that you're like, this is some real ass shit. No, it's like a pop movie. I'll call it a pop movie.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you said, yeah, good example. A girls'
Yeah.
night out. Something
Yeah.
fun to go see.
Right
Like,
after
to me-
Applebee's.
Not fun for us. Who the fuck goes? Where do you get that from?
I don't
Ugh.
think I don't think this
You
movie.
get sick every time you go there. I can't believe you can even say the name.
Yeah, because they
Yeah, because
can't eat
I'm
that.
not going there. The girls are.
What girls, man? We
girls
talking
that
about
are
girls
going-
from
See,
Marrero or
you
what?
think it's sick. Girls that go eat there just look at it as like a flushing. You can eat whatever you want, and you're gonna be gone by the morning.
That's a good point, actually.
Golly.
By the time you get out the movie, if it's as long
it's
as
ready
it,
to go.
it's
Oh,
time.
yeah.
It's good.
Time to go. Blushing.
But yeah, no, Cardi B's in it. Lil I Reinhardt.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's Lily, but
I
I,
think
call
you're
her
saying it
Lil
wrong.
I. Lil I
Little
Reinhardt.
eye. Why would
Bralo will recognize her. She's from Riverdale.
All right.
So, yeah, it's rated R for sexual material, drug content, language, and nudity.
Nudity.
But 50-year-old Lopez will only be in a G-string. She's never gotten naked on film, and that does not change after this.
Oh.
So maybe Cardi B gets naked. I don't know. I even tried to look up and say, well, this is a show about strippers. It's got nudity in it.
Right.
Who's naked in
Right.
this fucking thing?
Oh,
so I
yeah.
guess maybe the extras that are stripping on the poles behind them when things happen or
that's kinda
something.
weak.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Well, being that Cardi has been a stripper before, I don't think she'll really care about getting naked. I guess we'll
Yeah,
see.
she making way more now.
Well, can I say something about this?
Please.
I actually read an article where they wouldn't let her do the poll, and she said
Who?
Cardi,
Oh.
and she wanted to, and like kind of pleaded with them for some reason they wouldn't. I don't know if it's insurance purposes or something else.
She's professional.
Right, but she said the movie would have been quote way better if she could have worked the pole.
Oh, they had to get a stunt
Well,
double in
yeah,
there
because
to
she's
work
like
a pole.
fucking professional. I wouldn't want to see her do it her way. Yeah.
Well, you're not going to
That's
in
a
this
shame.
one, and
Well,
you're
I
not
don't
going
really
to
wanna
see
see-
J-Lo
per-
fucking naked.
So
Personally,
no
I don't really
J-Lo
want to see
naked.
this
Right.
movie. I think it looks
And
fucking dumb.
no Cardi
no
B.
Cardi B swinging on the
Right,
pole.
right.
And it's not like a real, I'm going to call it like a documentary
Yeah,
style.
like Quentin
like some,
Tarantino fucking
Like a
making
story
it.
about what
not
really
even
happened.
him. He would have just had a lot of driving scenes. People driving to the strip club.
Driving away.
4-hour fucking movie, 45 minutes of driving around. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting.
So, are you going to see it?
No, that
Are
movie
you going to
sound like
watch
trash.
it? Are you going to watch it if it comes on Netflix or whatever?
Maybe I'd click on it
All
just
right.
see how bad it was
All right.
and be prepared to just dump it at any moment.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it could have been a cool movie. It's pretty sick and like,
Twisted.
yeah, the concept of it. You can tell Stephen King didn't write it.
Maybe he should have.
Yeah. Stripper dies.
Yeah.
And the
From
strip
a
club
runaway
happens to be
car.
on an Indian graveyard, and it assumes everyone's fears, and you kill it by yelling insults or throwing dollars at them. All right, you don't have to leave it. You got something to say, man?
I actually do.
Oh, he's whipping something out. Oh,
I had to get a new flashlight. And
oh
you know
boy,
how I am
got
about that.
a pen light.
I got the MicroStream. Wait, a Streamlight MicroStream rechargeable USB pen light.
All right.
That's a long fucking name. I
It
still
is.
can't figure out how to do the dual fucking light thing. There's a way to do it. I was fucking with it earlier.
That
Oh,
bitch
there it is.
definitely brighter than mine,
Yeah,
though.
that's bright. That's on high. That's low. You see the difference?
No. Fucking blonde in my eyes, motherfucker. That thing is brighter. Way brighter than mine. I got the gold one.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
your problem. You
Must
should've
been
got
the
the black
step
one.
below it.
Yeah. But I do really like, dude, that's amazing to me. I love
That
the
you can
fucking,
USB charge it?
Yeah, and you just pull the thing out. You don't have to open anything. You don't have to close anything. It's just boom, boom.
Yeah,
You know what
give
I
me
mean?
an update to see if you think the battery's lasting and charging.
I adhere by pretty strict battery guides, so I'll.
Yeah,
If it
mine
goes bad.
mine gets plugged in where it gets plugged in. It gets unplugged whenever that happens.
Now, let me just state for the record that my old MicroStream is still working. I just lost the cap, and it feels weird as much as I use it to hit it. So a little bit different, and this new one's a little bit longer. I kind of don't like that, but I don't know. That may actually be kind of nice because I feel it more. Like I feel like it's like
The
there.
flashlight for you carry that thing around every day.
Oh, that's on my belt. Like
Yeah,
when I
so
wake up
for
and I
you-
leave, I
you
have it
could
on.
get a new one when you rub the cap off of
Yeah,
it. That's
you like
something
that?
that's like a necessity
Oh,
to
yeah,
you.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a tool.
Well, and I felt like too, like the little switch was going out every now and again. I felt like that
So
was
you got the new one. The switch don't work.
Yeah,
they fucked the
right.
switch design up.
Huh?
That's
the
gotta be-
most important fucking thing.
Oh man.
But I will keep you abreast.
All right.
To what?
Yeah,
the
bitch,
new
bright
flash
though.
one-
That little
Dude,
bitty thing. It's amazing how small they are. How bright.
goddamn, dude.
My
Streamlight, boy.
goddamn, you're making them bright.
Good shit, man.
Allie, got an investigation?
Welcome to Allie Investigations with your host, Allie. It's time for Out with Allie! It's time for Out with This week's Out with Allie. Is that it? At Southport Hall.
Board Hall.
September the 13th, Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, we're going to Southport Hall. Skin and Bones. I feel like we just saw them. No, it's not a bad thing. I just knew y'all were gonna be like, really? I know y'all don't love the Foo Fighters. I think this will be a fun show, if nothing else, a fun party. There's somebody opening them for them called Big in the 90s, which is a 90s cover band. And I kind of feel like I want to see what they're doing. You know, like, hey, we're about to do a fucking 90s show. A week before, it'll be like a pre-90s get down. Also, in the deck room, they have Dead End Blues Band. It's a bunch of really old dudes. I guess they're getting near the end of life. So they call their band Dead End Blues Band. But I bet you they're good, dude. Old people, like, they've been playing a long time. So, get yourselves out to Southport Hall on Friday, September 13th. And get a preview of the 90s, a pre-party for our show on September 21st. Zombies Eating Sheep, Kampa, All That She Wants, Southport Hall, September 21st.
Hall.
So yeah, there's a lot going on. I want to mention that also, dude, like, I don't know, but Goat and Your Mom is playing at Babylon that night. So if you're into something raunchy and like don't want to see cover bands, like, you should totally go to Babylon and see Goat and Your Mom. Ghetto Demons opening for them. So that should be pretty fucking interesting.
Oh shit, Ghetto Demon coming back.
I know. I kind of want to do both. Like, I feel like we should go by Southport and do some shit, but like, maybe we can come at the end because you can see Ghetto Demon, Betty White Titfuck, and Goat and Your Mom.
Wait, there's a band called Betty White Titfuck?
Yeah, like, I kind of want to see that. Betty White Titfuck. So
Sounds like something Stephen King wrote.
that show has a $10 cover, and it starts at 9 p.m. So, yeah, there's a lot going on this weekend. Just want to let everybody know. The only thing I investigated this week was what amazing shows there were to go to. There you go. Oh, I got one more thing to say. On Saturday, Pale Devil's Son, Jack Locke's project, is playing at Babylon with Gold Dust Empire, Pete, and Cult Flavors. So, yeah, there you go. I'm good at my job.
Dude, so Mayday, Friday, well, actually Thursday at midnight, NBA 2K20 comes out.
All right.
All right, now I already done bought the game. Game release day. Those are always kind of fun.
Right.
For me to buy a pre-release,
Yeah. It's got to be something major.
it's something I'm looking forward to.
Sure.
So Thursday night, I do the responsible adult thing. I go to bed because I got work the next day.
Oh, you're itching, huh?
Yeah, and so I also had the video to work on for Zombies.
Oh, right.
And so I was hoping to get that done early, but it didn't. Dude, rendering takes time, and then shit's being uploaded, downloaded,
Right.
whatever. I get it till Friday. Still, Devin had like a week turnaround, right?
Uh-huh.
We shot it on a Friday, got it back on a Friday.
Nice.
That's
Not
good.
bad.
Like, you can't,
Yeah.
that's well done, you know?
Right on.
And so I'm like, hey, all right, I got it. I was hoping to get it before.
Right.
Spend the night, work on it.
Right.
But no, it didn't work out. That comes Friday. But I'm like, that's cool, man. You know, I did fucking 2K. I'm going to have it for a year.
Right.
I don't need to rush.
Yeah. One day's not going to kill me.
And I did. I've been dying to, check out the video and put it together so that
Sure.
it also goes on to you now to have stuff done. So I'm like, man, I got to get it done so they can move on.
Right.
If I don't do it, I procrastinate. If I do like camping, I just go play around looking at memes or playing Yokimon. If I do that, then it's not going to get to Mayday. Then it's going to take forever to get done. So anyway, I'm like, all right. I get home Friday. I'm like, cool. I eat. I'm like, all right, time to go to work. I had downloaded the video. It was all ready to go. I bring it in, and I start working on it. I'm like, you got to get this done.
Right.
And then write the script. And maybe if you get to play a game or two tonight, cool. If not, though, Saturday, Allie was busy. I had a
Right.
day. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
This is something I enjoy. I'll spend my day.
Right. Doing
and-
that.
but
I've
if
been
I-
waiting for it.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? While I'm downloading this video, I'll probably go get a game in. I'm like, no, you do that.
Right,
You
then
gonna get, and then it's like you're not focused. I'm like, fuck it. It's just gonna sit there. It's cool.
Right,
And I am cool with it, right?
All right.
It is in the back of my head.
A little annoying.
Not annoying, just kind of like that anxiousness.
Right,
Hey, Christmas is coming, but you gotta fucking go through Thanksgiving.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I work on the video. I write the script, dude. It all, Devin did a great job. And made my parts that I did to it easier, putting a little intro and outro on it, and then
Sure.
the script we already had the script written out. It was just like, how do we put it into words to match up with the video? So I kind of knocked that out. And then you got to do the long rendering process of rendering the video. And so, dude, I go and I'm like, while it's rendering, I'm going to at least get it loaded up. Not going to happen, dude. Xbox Live went offline. Dude, they went off from like noon to, man, it was probably like 11 o'clock.
Damn.
It came back on finally. So it was kind of fucked up. But then at the same time, when the video rendered and I didn't like something, I'm like, fuck, that came out bad. I was like, let me try to redo it. I got to re-render the whole thing again. So it did give me, I had more time. So that was kind of cool. I didn't have the game like holding while I did that. So it ended up really working out great because it let me just take more time spending with the video without being distracted.
Right.
Yeah, but dude, fucked up because then after I was finished, I was like, man, there's only so long I could do that. I don't know why it's more taxing than the video game because you're all watching something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But editing video, it's like, I don't know. It kind of stresses me out.
Fair enough.
You move one thing wrong and you do something and it fucks up the whole thing very easily.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure there's better ways of going about it than I do. But it's it's a small, man. It's a couple of minutes long. I shouldn't have to break it into scenes. And if we ever did like a real video, that's what I would have to do.
Right.
But now it's like, man, I do something and I don't know my way around it that great. If I do something and fuck it up, you just wasted a lot of time.
Right.
So,
I get it.
But anyway, after about 3 renderings and trying different shit, I think I got it done.
Nice.
And then
All right.
finally the Xbox comes on.
Ooh.
And for the next hour, I just held down the A button, skipping a long ass fucking story.
Jesus, are you serious?
Tell you what though, I looked at it. So I download Friday during the day while I'm at lunch. I downloaded the NBA 2K app.
All right.
And they got a face scan thing. I didn't use it last year because I tried it like 4 times and it never worked. It just kept giving me trouble, so I just forgot about it. And I just made the dude look crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, this year I'm like, I kind of want to do it. I'm going to try it again.
All right.
Bro, that fucking bitch is spot on. Not
They got
spot
it.
on.
That
I mean,
looks
it looks
pretty
like me
fucking
with them
close, right.
filters that the chicks
Yeah.
put on there.
Yeah, a little smoother.
Yeah, they smoothed me out, man. They de-aged me a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
Which I ain't complaining about that. They did a good job. But, man, it's kind of freakish. I'm like, whoa. When it came up, I was like, damn, the way it, moved a couple of times, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I start looking. I'm like, man, do I really look like that? And I go look in the mirror. I'm like, this is
Looking at
fucked
that,
up.
yeah,
I always thought I was slightly better looking. I'm like, nah, man, that motherfucker ugly, bro. What the hell? So that was kind of disappointing. But holy shit, it's me on there. I made him a little more ripped up. You know, I was like, all right, a lot taller.
Nice.
All
All
right.
right.
A better wingspan.
Oh, yeah. I do like how you can make your wingspan.
Yeah, it's
That's
kind of
kinda
cool.
fun.
But, man, so I skipped through a bunch of shit, dude. Oh, man, that was a lot I skipped through. Like, this story, I didn't even let it get going.
Really?
It's
You
just
just-
too much, man. Hey, go watch it. Make a fucking YouTube series about it. Does that make
Yeah, I
sense?
know.
Like, I
kinda wanna
don't need to watch. I get on this to play basketball,
not
not to watch
fucking-
some big, long story about a dude who doesn't get to play much basketball.
yeah.
But man, one thing with I'm not gonna go into the story anyway. It wasn't that great, and then I got to play a college game, and it was kind of weak. And your dude sucks at first,
Yeah.
so it's like,
Did you get your ass kicked by Steph Curry again?
no, this is you go back to college.
All
I
right.
think you play one college game, I think, and then you go either go to another college that I never heard of or they made up, or you go to like a B league, like some kind of weird basketball league. So the thing you work up, and then after you do that, next thing you know, they put you 1-on-1 with Kawhi Leonard. And like he's like the highest rated person on the game.
What it do, baby?
What it do, baby? He's like a 90 fucking 8 or 9. Like he's one of the best people on the game, and you trash. Like you a 60. And he
Right.
just fucking destroys you. I'm like, this game's just humiliating me. Like, this is
yeah.
bullshit.
I was wondering.
Like, why you made me waste my time with this? They made me fucking skip through a game. Like, it says, hey, you're thinking you're about to go in the game.
Right,
Skip
right.
to the next time you're going to go in the game. And you
Right.
skip the halftime. And I'm like, all right, skip to the next time you're going to be in the game. And I skipped to the end of the game. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to fucking watch this game sitting on the bench? Like, this is fucking dumb. I don't care what story they have. Let me make my own story. Like, I'm a character. Let me play the game.
Getting disgruntled.
I know my story. Like, hey, I used to suck, and then I worked my way up and got ranked better and learned how to play the game. That's a good fucking basketball story for me. Not like some scripted bullshit you could shove in Gatorade commercials. I was like, this is fucking dumb, bro. I was pissed. And I'm like, oh, all right. So I figured it out. The story is I'm trying to get drafted, but you're not from a school and have no notoriety, so you got to go do things like go to the NBA Combine. That's where they get all these NBA hopefuls, and they put them through skills tests and stuff.
To rate them and
they
shit.
really do this in real life, and that's what you get in. So what they had me do was these bullshit skills tests that used to be in the Gatorade gym that I fucking hated. You used to have to go do these dumb things like hold the left controller up and the right controller down, and then when the ball gets in the middle, I'm like, this is not basketball. This is fucking dumb. Now I gotta go work this fucking dude out. Like, this is not real. This is pretty fucking dumb. It was just really aggravating. And now they use that in this NBA Combine to do skills tests. So I'm like, I'm never going to fucking get drafted because I'm trash at that shit. I hated it. I don't want to do it, so I don't even try. I'm like, if this is what I got to do to start playing this goddamn basketball game, I was not even about it.
Yep.
So at this point, I'm fucking pissed, man. And then I put in my notes, I can't take this fucking story shit. I just couldn't take it. It was so not interesting. And besides not being interested, I didn't want to sit and watch a show. I want to fucking play basketball. That's why I got on a video game, not watching something on YouTube.
Right.
So then I think I skipped over something important. So then I try to figure out how I can go back like a little bit. And then, nope, it was a fucking commercial for Gatorade. So I skipped through a bunch of more shit just to play another game. And I think I got my fucking ass kicked. Like, the game was, like, not, I don't know. It was just no purpose to it. And then they made me pick a suit. So I picked an all-black suit.
All right, clean.
Black
I
shoes.
like that,
Yeah, all black.
Right.
And that was my draft night suit. But then later on in the game, when you they tell you they're making fun of your clothes. Like, yes, this fucking game is pissing me off. They're making fun of your fake outfit that you walk into a fake game or whatever. Part of the storyline is them ragging on your clothes. So I'm like, I'll just go put that black suit back on so they stop fucking with me. That bitch gone. Like, I guess it was a rental. They want me to go buy a fucking VC fake suit for my goddamn NBA character so they don't make fun of my clothes in the game. Like, you fucking scumbags. Like, goddamn, I just want to play basketball. Now I'm fucking getting ridiculed for my character's fashion sense.
That's what real basketball is like, man.
And then I do eventually get picked by the Pelicans, which they ask you early on, which your number one choice or whatever. So I get picked to play on the Pelicans, and we went to the Summer League. This is when it started kind of getting fun. I'm like, this is kind of cool, because now I get to play Summer League, which, dude, Summer League, watching it, I really liked it. Like, dude, the dude Jackson Hayes is probably my new favorite player. Like, Zion's cool and shit. I ain't going to say Zion ain't the man, but, dude, Jackson Hayes is, like, kind of my fun new player. I'm a fucking robot on a weed eater. Anyway, dude, so I got to play with him, and then they also had Lonzo on the Summer League team and Josh Hart. No Brandon Ingram. I don't know what the deal with that was. I thought that was kind of weird that they had them, but not Ingram. But anyway, that was fun. Throwing alley-oops to Zion and Jackson Hayes was fun. I'm like, this is pretty cool, because you got to kind of I just watch it played out in real life, and now I got to kind of relive it playing through the Summer League from this year. So that was really cool. I'm like, all right, it's getting better. Then I go play with the Pelicans, and I'm not really that good. I'm still trying to figure out. I switch positions, so I got to figure that out.
Right.
And your character sucks at first. You're like in the 60s. You haven't boosted everything up
Right,
yet.
you haven't done anything. You haven't drank enough Gatorade.
You play your role, which is, hey, kid, you just got drafted.
Right.
Go through the motions, get us the ball.
Right,
so,
right,
dude, really fun throwing alley-oops to fucking Zion and shit. Hit
That's
a couple
pretty
of cool things that happened until about, I think I played 2 games, and then he was out.
What? What happened?
Back spasms.
What?
Yeah. So they took him out for like 5 games.
God, for back spasms?
Well, I'm like, where is it? One, Brandon Ingram, I really like. I think he's cool. He ain't never showed up on the court. They say he's on the team, and they say he's not hurt, but I ain't never played with him.
Downloaded yet.
And then, dude, next thing you know, I'm playing with a bunch of dudes I don't even know. Like, the team was trash. I'm like, man, I ain't fucking passing the ball to Miller. He ain't even on the team no more. Like, I was upset. Like, dude, you go to the motherfucker. I'm a point guard, too, so there's no Lonzo Ball. Ingram don't show up, right? Holiday and Reddit, they're cool, but it's like, that's not who I wanted to be on the Pelicans to play with.
Right.
You took Zion away like after week 2, you fucking bastards.
Right.
That was fucked up.
Yeah.
And then we're getting our ass kicked because I'm trash and that team trash. Like, oh man, it was kind
Fell
of
apart real quick.
Yeah, but the 2K really does not get good for me until I can start playing Pro-Am and Playground. That's the real game. To me, for me, like there's so much in 2K. Like people can go, two different people can have a totally different experience with 2K. They really, if it's anything that I faulted, they do too much. Like it's just too many different games inside of it.
Well, they want you to like. It almost seems like that's the only game you should play. Like they want to consume you.
Dude, and that's fine, but I don't know. I like the Playground and I like Pro-Am. Like the running the season through the NBA season, it's kind of cool. Like at this time of year, because for 2 games before he got hurt, I did get to play with Zion on there and just to watch him. They do such a good job with the motion capturing and just how the player plays. Like it's kind of weird. It's intense. The way they move, everyone's jump shot, like they have their own jump shot. So when you're playing,
it's based on them.
Dude, if you walk away and the demo kicks on and you walked out for a period of time and then walked back in,
You think you're watching TV.
you'd swear you were watching a game.
Damn.
Like, dude, it's that good. And not just because of the graphics. It's little things like the way
Mechanics
they
of it.
move.
Right,
the way the players move and things
Sure.
that they do.
That's
So,
that's kind of cool.
it seems like from what I could tell so far that they did make improvements. Like there was some things that were kind of, I don't want to say glitchy. They just, man, the game has progressively gotten better, and each year they fix little things that were a problem. Like I think they slowed the game down a little bit this year, so
Made it
it's
more
not
stable and smooth.
Yeah, they're trying to get the authentic feel of playing basketball. And dude, when you get into it, like a Pro-Am game or a Playground, more of the Pro-Am game where you actually have to play basketball and know kind of what you're doing. There's nothing telling you where you should be on the court. And if you're not where you should be, it's kind of detrimental to your team.
Yeah, I kept on getting friggin' foul, or I get penalized because I didn't know where I was supposed to stand.
Yeah, you camping into the lane.
Yeah, I was
I'm
camping.
big. I'm just gonna stay
Oh,
under the goal
right
here.
there. Nope. Every 4 seconds or whatever, it's like nope.
Yeah.
Come on.
But man, because dude, the beginning of the game, the story is weak as hell, and the grind is grinding. They don't call it the grind for no reason.
All right.
But man, once you get there, I don't know, the experience I get from it of just like competitive sports and esports, it's incredible. There's nothing quite like it that I've seen. But man, it is kind of getting to the John Madden level though.
Really? Just insane almost.
I could see if I took a couple of, like, I think the next couple of steps this game takes, if you ain't on it now, learning it now, by the time it goes 2 generations from now, you ain't getting on it. It's going to be like Madden. You know, you went back to Madden, and you're like, oh my God, I can't do this.
Yeah.
It's too complicated to run the ball.
Right.
Just want to mash X or something.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, we also got to play a little bit of Hitman. That was free with gold. If you have Xbox Live, I think it was, gold level. Are gold and live the same thing? Do you get live with gold?
Yes.
And you get the free games.
Yes.
Hitman comes on there.
Yep.
And I remember playing like 1 or 2 missions a while ago. And I thought it was just okay, not good enough to buy. But now, like, they gave you everything. I think they're coming out with Hitman 2.
Yeah,
so they were like, here, take everything to do with Hitman 1 for free.
Give it for free, yep.
Yeah. Dude, it was pretty fucking awesome.
Really?
I kind of liked it. Yeah.
I hated it.
What?
Oh,
Did you get past the boat mission?
Not really, because something kept on happening.
Can you imagine him going through there with a bull in a china shop? You're supposed to stay undetected. And he's like,
dude, a couple times I just destroyed some shit really
I
bad.
believe that
So
100%.
I had a good co-pilot, right? I had a good co-pilot who keeps you calm
Who,
and
her?
tells you what you should do. Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't have that.
I think a little more outside the box. Allie is very, if the screen said to do this,
Right,
God
right,
damn
right.
it, that's what you're doing.
Right, right.
So we would go 50-50 on it. Like, I would get myself into a lot of shit, but dude, the game kind of like 2K, that boat mission is the worst one.
That's, yeah.
The boat mission is boring and horrible.
Yeah, and it's
And
hard.
restrictive.
It's a goddamn tutorial.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Once you get out of that into some of the other shit, is incredible because now you can do shit wrong. I would say. I don't want to say wrong.
And improvise almost.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
You
that's
can kill
when
with
it started
whatever
getting
weapon
fun.
you want and however you want and wear whatever you
I
want.
couldn't get past the guards. You know, when you had to sneak into the whatever it was, like the compound. I couldn't get past that. And dude, I wasted a good 45 minutes on that and got so pissed off. I turned it off and deleted a bitch.
Oh, what? Oh, you pussed out.
Oh, dude, I got
funny.
Come on,
fucking
man.
so fucking
Oh,
frustrated with it.
No, but the
Fuck
second
that.
mission, what was that? What's
The
it
one
called?
at the fucking villa with the dude with the flowers and all that? Was that the
No,
second
I'm
one?
going. The second one
Oh,
was
the fashion show.
Yes, the fashion show. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Holy
it was
shit.
awesome.
It was a big map, a lot of shit going on, and I would get myself in these crazy situations. Dude, I ended up beating it because I finally stumbled upon a dude. He had a automatic machine gun. Once I got the machine gun, then I don't listen to Ali no more.
'Cause then he could just run
No
through
more.
and spray everything
So,
down.
dude, I'll fucking just blah, blah. I go in another room, and Allie's like, that's her. That's who you're supposed to kill. She's in a fucking room full of dudes with guns. Dude, I just sprayed and prayed, bro. I took that whole room out. I don't know how many I killed, and then I start the mission of run. That's my favorite part of the game. Now I accomplished the mission. I eliminated the target and everybody else. I just take my penalties. This game ain't real. I don't care how high I rank.
Right.
My mission is to get in, kill whoever I'm supposed to kill, and to get out. Whoever dies in the process, I don't give a shit. They take off points. I don't even look at that shit. I'm already skipping through. I ain't worried about that. Mission accomplished. Going to the next one. And dude, once I do, that's fun to me. How do I get out of here? And dude, I just that fast pace, fucking taking people out, switching clothes. Oh shit, that didn't work. Find another weapon. That shit's fun to me.
All right.
Because the third one, I went on a axe massacre.
What?
Dude, so I don't have much patience.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I don't have patience, so I got myself into a real fix, and they were coming for me, dude. I'm surrounded. I don't think I really had shit for a weapon. So, dude, next thing you know, I see there's an axe, like a fire axe. So I bust the glass, I get this fire axe. Dude, when I'm saying they were coming for me, there was lots of them. Well, dude, I swing that axe. I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was like chop him in his shoulder or something, but I put that fucking axe right through that dude's head. And dude, he's got like, I gotta use his foot to get it off. So, dude, it's real slow, too. I'm like, oh my God, dude, there's tons of them. And bro, I just kept swinging that axe, and he's gonna pull it out. And then the next one, dude, I went through like fucking 10-foot soldiers, bro. I even think I killed the target. Now, unfortunately for my Hitman character, dude, there was like 15, 20 more coming. They finally took me out. But, bro, that first axe swing, when it went crunk right through that dude's head, I was like, oh, shit. Allie was like, get him. Holy shit.
'Cause then you killed the chick, too, the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the fucking, oh, dude.
See, I wish I could just to me, it would have been fun to be able to just fast forward to those parts. Like, do you really want to sit here and grind through this? I'd be like, nope, skip that shit. Just like you skipping the fucking storyline, I want to skip the storyline and be like, give me the axe.
No, the
Give me
fun of
Uzi.
it was
Nope.
fucking figuring out how to get through and how to
That ain't
navigate
fun.
through and how to find
You
shit.
know what the fun shit is? Me shooting everybody.
Well, that's interesting.
Hey.
I don't know what to say to that.
You know what I learned about that is that if you ever need an assassin, Mayday's not your assassin.
No.
I'm more of a brute force kind of guy. I think I'm more of the guy on Operation Tropic Thunder that blows everything up. That's a signal. That's a signal.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh, man, I forget that dude's name, but yeah, that shit's fucking funny. That Tropic Thunder is one.
Kenny Powers or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, fun times on the Xbox. I'll give you an update on 2K, though, after.
All right.
I can't wait till the grind's over.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting there. I don't know. Takes a little while. That's why I'm glad. It sucks. If it burns a day, it's kind of it's fun, but it's not at the same time. Especially when you played before. Like, dude, I just put the sleeper characters like a 95. I could do whatever. I can't do whatever I want, but I could be competitive and make the player play how I wanted him to. It was based on my skill, not bad stats. And now you kind of start over. It sucks. But they're fun again.
Yeah.
Now I made him look like me. I call him Wit Duell. I don't know if they got... Last year was Spooky Baby Boy.
Yeah,
This
right.
year, Wit Duell.
Oh, you didn't keep Spooky Baby Boy?
No, man. Can't be looking like me, Spooky Baby Boy. I want to see if I get picked up on anybody. If motherfuckers don't pick me in the park, I swear to God, I'm going back black. I swear to fucking God, dude. Motherfuckers just look at me and don't put me on the team, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, you know they are.
I'm going to be mad, bro. Be like, I'm going to go get Spooky back.
They don't know what's in your heart, though. You could look at Klay Thompson. Some people might think he's white.
So-
But did they see you and you got white skin? But that don't mean you're not black in the inside.
So when I was Spooky Baby Boy and I play online, I would never say it back, but I would get called the trigger word. I would get called that a lot.
Because they
But
assume-
now that my character's with Duell, I wonder if I'm still going to get called that. I think so.
We'll see.
I really
That's
do.
interesting.
Are they going to refrain from saying it? I know now. I definitely can't say it. Before, I was Spooky Baby Boy. You never know what was going on the other side of that controller. Now, with Duell, can't be freaking, can't be talking to my fellow teammates like that. It's got to be hard, too, because everybody around you is talking like that, and it's like, fuck. All right, anyway. Dude, the war will not die. It's going to rage on endlessly. But if you work at Popeyes, you might die. Because motherfuckers is mad about that sandwich. HuffPost, which is like Huffington Post is kind of like online presence. It's supposed to like compete with Drudge Report. It's like the left-wing Drudge Report. HuffPost said an armed group rushes Popeyes after discovering chicken sandwich is sold out. Houston police confirmed to HuffPost that they received a call just before 9 p.m. regarding 5 or 6 people in a vehicle. They said one man pulled a gun on employees at Popeyes after they ran out of chicken sandwiches, and that the employees ran to the back of the restaurant and locked the doors. Here was some local reactions.
Stupid. It's stupid. I mean, if they tell you they don't have it, they don't have it. Why are you going to put a gun on them?
That's crazy.
That is ridiculous.
It seems laughable, but few here see anything funny about it.
It's not funny. He could have shot somebody behind a chicken sandwich. Somebody could have lost their life.
That's not funny. They're right. It's not funny. That's crazy. I mean, the chicken sandwich is that good, but damn, like...
Dude, I remember when we were in school, it first happened with Jordans, and then it happened with starter jackets.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, people didn't want, your parents didn't want you to wear it to school because then once you get shot, like, they had motherfuckers believe it. Maybe one person got shot over a pair of a starter or a pair of Jordans, and they made it seem like if you wore that shit, you're walking around, like, with a target practice on it. Yeah, walking around in the woods with a deer head on or something, like... Holy shit. But now if we made it all the way down to chicken sandwiches, man, that's an accomplishment.
That's a hell of a chicken sandwich. Jeez.
So, dude, I thought I'd go search and see what else I could find people saying. I found Willie D from Ghetto Boys because I know he was from Houston, the area. He did a little thing on it. Really wasn't that funny. But I did find one dude pissed off about lids on the tea.
Man, he ain't got food yet. They ain't even got shit. They ain't even got this shit covered up. You ain't even got. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Stupid ass hoe. Boy, wait. Come behind that counter. Come behind that counter. You got the right one.
You got the right
man,
one, baby.
I ain't even got no motherfucking top on the tee. Motherfucker, I'm talking all over this shit. I ain't got no motherfucking top on here. Put a motherfucking top on the tee, bro. Put a top on the tee. Man, shut the fuck up.
Dude, so they had this big thing of teas, and they really didn't have the lids on them.
Yeah, I saw him.
All I did was pissed about it. I was like, you know what? The man got a good point.
Yeah, he
Put
probably
the
wanted
fucking
some
top
tea.
on the tea.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You're either getting like Coke or you're getting tea. There is no other. In there.
You go there and you're like, hey, I want a chicken sandwich.
Right.
And
Need
they
some
say, we
sweet
don't
tea.
have that.
Ooh,
And then you
yeah.
look, ain't got no fucking lid on the
Ooh,
tea.
and
That'll
you know-
set you off. You got the right one.
Set it off.
You got the right one.
What's up?
Oh.
What's up? Woody?
Dude, he
Set it
fucking
off.
says word funny. He like left out or adds a D or.
Man, ain't even got food yet. They ain't even got shit. They ain't even got this shit covered up. Yeah, ain't even got. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Stupid ass hoe.
You
Come behind
stupid
that
asshole.
counter. Come behind that counter. You got the right one. You got the man. Like I said, man, they ain't even got no motherfucking top on the tee. Motherfucker, I'm talking all over this shit. I ain't got no motherfucking top on here. Put a motherfucking top on the tee, bro. Put a top on the tee. Man, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Shut the
man.
fuck up.
I like that guy.
Shut the
God
fuck
damn,
up.
dude.
Little moment over
Popeyes
there.
can't ask for better publicity. I mean, people are ready to die for this shit. Like, god damn, dude.
Yeah, but they don't have lids on their teeth. Like, hey, when you go there and get that chicken sandwich, just get your drink at that discount zone.
damn, dude.
Got a cap on that shit. Put the fucking lid on it. I like that shit. I put the fucking lid on this.
Wow,
Stupid
man. Jeez.
Stupid old.
Put the fucking lid
I'm
on
not
it.
gonna lie, I could go for a Popeyes chicken sandwich right about now.
Yeah, me too, motherfucker.
That would be good. Talking about all this Popeyes.
Allie's like last 6 meals have been fucking chicken.
Fuck, man. Chicken for Popeyes. I'll just give you a short thing in this. We're going to do a little party for my nieces at my mom's house on Saturday, and we're trying to figure out what to get for food. We got in this big argument about how if we get Popeyes, we can't let it sit there. You got to eat it right away and then have to leave in the middle. Long story short, I ended up Uber Eatsing Popeyes there because the fucking pizza places wouldn't deliver there. Because we decided we're going to get pizza, right? I fucking order, I design all the pizza and shit online, and they're like, oh, sorry, we don't deliver there. I called 6 places. I was day drunk. I'm like, fuck. I'm trying to figure it out. So I was just like, motherfucker, we're getting Popeyes. But the thing is, since we weren't planning on getting Popeyes, right? We're getting pizza. That night, I went, so this is Friday night, I went and got Popeyes for me and Zartome to eat, right? So I ate Popeyes because they had me thinking about Popeyes. Then Saturday, we couldn't get the pizza, so we got Popeyes again. Then today, we get to his parents' house and like, we're eating fried chicken. I was like, motherfucker.
I thought you were going to say they had Popeyes. I was like, yes.
We thought it was going to be Popeyes. It was Brothers, but you know what, dude? I hadn't had Brothers in a long time. It was very good. Both were good. The Popeyes was delicious, and but I think the Brothers actually had a lot more meat on their pieces of chicken. Like they do
And
have
they got
thicker-
the fucking lid on the T.O.
but the French
Put the
fries from
fucking lid on
Popeyes
it.
were better, I think. But yeah, dude, I freaking Uber Eats over Popeyes. So just so anybody knows, you can do that. That was the coolest shit ever. I didn't know you could do that. So somebody fucking went to a fast food
you gotta
place,
call Popeyes?
got the food. No.
Can we do it right now?
No, on your phone, you look. Let me tell you what happened. I went to Uber Eats to see what would deliver there, and hey, man. So I'm gonna tell you then, sir. I went on the app for Uber Eats and I looked in the area my mom lives in, and Popeyes popped up. I'm like, what? You can do that? And next thing you knew, Popeyes was delivered to the door.
Shit cutting edge.
Hot as fuck too, man. I don't know how close to Popeyes. I guess it's on Williams. She's in St. Rose. But dude, I'm telling you, this shit was delicious. I was like, this is life right now. You can order Popeyes and get delivered. The delivery fee was only like $3.
Yeah, but ain't got no fucking lid on it.
It did have, everything had lids.
No, it didn't. The T
Yeah, it
didn't have
did.
no
Mine
lid.
did. I didn't order tea.
Fucking lid on it, ho. You got the right one, baby.
Anyway, I guess
what it do, baby?
the moral of the story is I don't want to eat fried chicken for a long time.
Oh, whatever. If I had a fucking popped up.
Unless the chicken sandwich comes back at Popeyes, in which case I will definitely eat it.
Didn't they say it was coming back like next week?
Man, you had to have a waiting list or
be a
something.
I didn't. I'm not
You're
downloading.
not gonna be able to just be able to go. Chicken sandwich is back, and this shit go orderly.
No. The hype is still going to be really,
Nah,
really
you need
heavy.
to take a
You're
fucking
gonna have
number.
to wait a few months.
Like
until-
something needs to happen. Like it
I'ma
needs
wait
to
a
be
few
like
months.
Dolby.
No, you're not waiting a few months.
Yes,
I'm
I
going
am.
that day. I'm gonna go that day.
If you
No
try to,
way.
you're going to be in line for
Get
at
your
least
ass
30
shot.
minutes to an hour.
Fucking the dead motherfucker.
It's up to you.
Killing
but
you
it is-
first.
No, you won't let me finish. Then
They're like, he
sell
looks
that
like
bitch
he's gonna get
outside to
3.
Somebody in the back.
Oh.
Ain't gonna sell
Like
shit.
them
I gotta put a
Yu-Gi-Oh
fucking-
cards. Like, sell, you got it for $3.
Put a cap in your
I'm
ass.
putting
Sell
shit
that
on
bitch
eBay
for
right now.
$30.
I'm gonna fucking Uber Eats that auction right there.
Uber
like,
Eats
right
that
there,
bitch.
Like, huh?
Somebody's
put a
going to come
lid on
knocking
it.
on your door. You got my chicken sandwich? You'd be like, what are you talking about? I don't drive Uber Eats. You got my chicken
Yeah,
sandwich?
Huh?
I
How
heard
much
you got my
paid for that
chicken sandwich. I left my chicken
huh?
sandwich in your Uber.
I ate that bitch.
Ate
I'd
that
have told him that. I'm like, that bitch gone.
I tell you what, though, I ain't never heard that many people. And unless is it just us? Is it just because Allie's infected with it?
What?
But man, I'm chicken and chicken sandwiches and just fried chicken in general. Jesus Christ,
I want some
man.
fucking chicken
We
sandwich
be
now.
eating
Like,
some
I really
chicken in
want
this
some fucking
country,
chicken
man,
sandwich.
especially
Dude,
this area.
That whatever happened, Black Twitter is a fucking gold mine.
It was
Change
before
that
that.
motherfucking shit to gold
Shawn
Twitter.
Matt started it, man.
Where you at? Get your panties wet. Whatever.
Shit.
No, I don't think that's what he says.
Yeah, it is.
Professor fucking Keeb. Love it.
Get your feet wet.
Whatever.
That's disgusting. Jesus.
Get
All
your
right.
panties wet.
Why would y'all
It
say
doesn't
that?
matter what
Come
we
on,
say
man,
at
y'all
this
trash.
point.
Oh, are we going to get a fucking Popeye's chicken sandwich? Because I fucking want
They're
one.
out,
Yeah,
you dumb
download
fuck.
the app, you freak. Check your fucking app.
Hey, I'm checking right now. Hang
You
on.
got a better chance of catching a Pokemon than fucking one of them chicken sandwich.
I'm tweeting about
Jingo,
it right now.
Django, whatever
Anybody
it was.
have
Yogo.
A
Yu-Gi-Oh!
chicken
It's not a different one.
sandwich right now. I need one Uber Eats, please. This is Mayday, and I need one for my friend Allie because she's super hungry too. And I'm sorry this tweet is taking so long
Jesus.
to do.
Okay.
All right. Let us know if you get anything back. Oh, we got something back. What's it say?
SOL.
It says, text it back, put a motherfucking lid on it. Dude, next week, Caitlin joins us in the Not Real studio from the 90s cover project. All that she wants. We'll find out what Caitlin wants and a whole lot more next week on Not Real Radio. Till then, keep it not real.